Hey, traders. Happy Sunday to you. We are less than 1 hour until your weekly candle close, which is why a lot of people like hanging out on this stream. Very significant. You know, it's like once a week. So, and I believe, you've got some records that are going to be set for at least Ethereum. I don't think Bitcoin's not going to be setting any records, but something Bitcoin's doing is really good, right? You're confirming a third valley. You know, you had the scam wick, the Jerome Powell stuff, right? Fair and open market committee or whatever. And now you've confirmed the bottom there yesterday. So like locally, you're like double bottoming kind of, and now you're above 61,788, and there's just really not much of any resistance until 65K, 64.9. And the rule of three, right? We talk about 1, 2, 3. That could be it. Classic accumulation occurring, hidden divergence ended up playing out. The 60-minute divergence continued to diverge a little bit more. So it was like in the end on the 60-minute, it became triple bullish divergence, and it played out. And here we are at our highest prices in a few days. And Ethereum is for sure like right on the cusp of its highest levels ever. Earlier today, I don't know, maybe like an hour and a half ago, total market cap hit its highest level ever. Right, there's never been this much capital in all of crypto before. So we're there, and you're just waiting for the weekly close, man. And some altcoins went insane today, didn't they? Yep. Yep, for sure. Right, let's look at Bitcoin's daily real fast. So you can see that there is a way to perceive Bitcoin as a down-sloping consolidation structure after a really nice impulse up, the bull pull bull flag combination. If this is it, you are on the cusp of the breakout of the bull flag, where you just have trend line or anchor point 1 from October 20th, anchor point 2 from November 2nd for a supply line, and you've tested it seems today, but no higher, no break yet. You haven't seen positive momentum on the daily since the 23rd of October. That could be coming, where now the argument, right, we needed the 60-minute divergence to play out to usher in the 4-hour hidden bullish divergence maturation, and we needed the 4-hour hidden bullish divergence to actually mature and then play out, so the argument for hidden bullish divergence on the daily could become a thing. It's still in the running. It's still there. Like, you know, we were building positive momentum a couple days ago, now we're losing it again. The closer we get to neutral, I think the stronger the argument could be for a continuation implied on a daily time scale for Bitcoin. So remember, you are above all levels except one more, right? You're going to have to go test the daily candle high close at 63,615, and then one more after that, 64,899, which was the old all-time high. And then it could be off. It could be time for price discovery, Bitcoin outperformance. Really nice, man. Really, really nice. Don't know how you could not be pleased with what's going on right now in crypto. It's wonderful. Let's look at Ethereum real quick. Well, let's look at the weekly. How's the weekly candle gonna close? It's gonna be your highest weekly candle close of all time again, chat. So we are 48 minutes from more history on the largest cryptocurrency in the world, and the eventual target, if we're talking about it in A, B, C, D, $87,000 to $88,000, the 1.618 fib extension. You're not overbought. You are absolutely incredible on the RSI, 66.86, and that is the highest level you've seen since the week of April 12th. On the way down, we're on the way up now. So you're not overbought. Positive momentum is at its highest level since March 22nd. You're on the way up, not the way down. So everything, the stage has been set for higher prices for weeks now. It's continuing its ascent. The TA is pretty much being respected, right? Every week, every time we get a weekly close is nice. The last 2 weeks, what did you do? Bitcoin just went and back tested the old weekly candle high close from February as support, and that was it. And now you've rallied, and again, you're about to make history. Very, very good. All right, these are not bad things. They're very bullish things. Is there any hype in the chat? I don't know. Probably not. But Just depends if you owned KSM or UMA, right? Or maybe Bond. Jeez. Okay, let's go to Ethereum now. Whatever. Ethereum. That is, you know, hey, look what happened. I haven't been, I took yesterday off. It was the Bama game and all that. We almost lost LSU, but we didn't, thankfully. But look what happened. For the first time in the history of mankind, Ethereum has back-tested the old all-time high as support and held. What's up, Dat Boy? Thanks for 28. Sure, we'll look at AVAX. Sure. Right, you got a successful back test, held, and then rallied, and then broke out of the small consolidation structure. And now you're just literally dollars away, like on your 4 hour. I mean, well, you're like 20 bucks, $25 away from your highest 4 hour close ever. I'm sure your daily is probably similar. Yeah, your daily is that 20 bucks away from its highest candle close ever. And here's your daily. This is what it looks like. I pinged patrons last night on this, but right, as you can see, that was the highest level ever in May. And you never ever back tested it until yesterday, and a lot of bids came in, right? Lots of demand at 43.84, and now you're rallying and you're poised for the continuation of what could be price discovery, where $5,000 and $6,000 are certainly targets. If this holds, if this is real, if this is a real successful back test, a lot of market participants are going to gain confidence to keep throwing bids down, keep buying. And then after that successful back test, you run out of supply, boom, huge markups, huge impulse candles, the likes of which we've maybe never seen before. Right, where we've had, I believe, over 200,000 Bitcoins have been taken off exchanges in the last 4 months, quietly, subtly. The normies, the retail, they have no idea, dude. They don't know. This is actually happening. And eventually, with an asset with a finite supply, with an unprecedented amount of demand, something's going to give. If the on-chain analytics is real, it's not fake and Fugazi. Yeah, there'll just be like this impulse candle that's, wow, that's the largest candle Bitcoin's ever seen, ever, right? So, we'll see. We'll see. Let's go to the weekly on Ethereum. As you can see, of course, it will be the highest weekly candle close of all time. I mean, it's pretty much certified. It's like, 44 minutes from it, but like, there's no way this closes below 43.84 in the next 44 minutes. No way. So it's like, hey, you're like the highest level of relative strength you've seen on the weekly, 69.74, the highest level since May. Remember when we're like making all-time highs and stuff? Yeah, that was it. So, sky's the limit. Remember, it's all about the ABCD. It's all about the X, the A, the B, the C, the D. All things, all like fib levels, extensions are just screaming $6,000. So don't know how long it'll take, but nothing's new here. This is all the same. Like, I'm just reiterating the analysis from last week and the week before. It's been looking good for like a month and a half. Oh yeah, we do have, oh goodness gracious. All right, we have new patrons. Okay, new patrons have joined in the past like 24 hours, and you had Alex V. Well, Alex V, real quick, shout out to him for joining the annual Patreon. This was, I don't know, like an hour and a half ago. He joined, coincidentally, when UMA went berserk. Thank you, dude. For that's the single best way to support the channel, right there, joining annually. Plus, you get like a month off too. It's like you pay for 11 months and you get 12 months, right? So 8% discount joining annually. All right. And then you had John H, Eric C, Christian X, and Nick and Ice Crispy. Thank you all for joining the Patreon too. Much love. Be in the Discord. You got to have that synced up. That's where the trade setups are, all right? Thanks. Yeah, and there's the link to the Patreon if you want to join or you're thinking about it. There it is. Great time to join because lots of opportunity. I mean, my God, man, you probably, if you were on the fence, well, you missed out, right? Because this was it. This is what happened. Let's go to total real quick so you can see history. but like it's never seen 2.6 or 7 trillion dollars, and it happened. It's done. And I thought we were talking about eventually 2.97 trillion dollars total. Sorry.
It's China to me, China.
By this time tomorrow, ETH will have burned 800,000 coins. Poof gone. A lot of people keep forgetting that part of the equation makes a huge difference in the outcome. Bomb. 0.01596700 LTC.
Thanks, Vitalik, man. 800,000 Ethereum's burnt since EIP 1559 came out. That's pretty cool, dude. Yeah, like whatever. It's a good asset to own. I don't know, like, but yeah, an argument by 5150 earlier. I agree. I looked at the ETH to BTC chart and I'm like, dang man, this thing's been on a really good run, but it might be time to pull back a little bit. ETH to BTC, and that just means that Bitcoin might outperform for a little while, like on a small wave down for Ethereum to Bitcoin, while Bitcoin rallies to the all-time high level, while Ethereum makes all-time highs but just doesn't perform as well percentage-wise in that period of time before it eventually pivots, making a higher low and then running again, right? So yeah, temporarily you might very well see Bitcoin outperform Ethereum in the short term. Yep, based on some data. Yep. So anyway, total just chugging along, all-time highs. And if it closed right here in 40 minutes, it would be the highest daily candle close of all time too. I think that's the same thing for the weekly. Of course, like the weekly is crazy too. Isn't it the same structure as like all these other ones we're talking about? The X, the A, the B, the C, and the 1.618 is the D. 1.618 fib extension is $3.5 trillion market cap. That's the target eventually for this complex wave structure, where it's really bullish when you have a deep retrace on B, an 88.6% retrace, and then a much higher low on C. That's super strong. And it lines up with the A, the B, the C, and the D. Same target, $3.5 trillion is being implied. Yep. Don't be surprised if and when it happens. All right? I don't think you would be, because you've been watching, paying attention. All's well, right? Yep. So, elephant in the room. For those who are paying attention, UMA, right? This was literally a trade setup posted live on stream. It was a welfare trade, right? The government's handing out paychecks for nothing. We're handing out trade setups. This was literally a stimulus trade setup for you and your wallet. Here it is. Here it is, chat. Jesus Chimes, November 1st. It was posted live on stream. I did the entire publication live. Hidden bullish divergence on the 12-hour, classic divergence on the 4-hour. It was time. It was above the ice line. There it is. 3 targets of the 4 hit. So yeah, of course, we knew like if the 4th target was all about we think, the context is far greater than just the trade here. We think like the cycle is continuing here, where you will eventually see $30. I think you could eventually see $44 again, like if the cycle really goes. But 3 targets, you had to wait a few days, right? I think you had to wait like 5-6 days, but it all played out, and that's it. And so there are now other opportunities out there where one could have taken profit on these, and they could have reallocated it into another asset that looks primed and poised for higher prices, just like UMA looked poised and primed for higher prices a few days ago. That's it. 23% up, but at one time it was up 70%, I think. And you just think about from the entry of the trade setup, that was 1156. Think about it, on just one trade that takes less than a week. I mean, 62 to 65% on your money in just like less than a week. That's unreal good. Okay, and all we did was apply traditional technical analysis to an S coin that we don't even know what it does. We don't need to know. It's a trader's market, all right? Also, what happened on another one that was a trade setup, it was KSM. All right, KSM chat. It started with the Harmonic. We were making higher lows. We got above 345. 345 was it for me. That was all I needed to know. Once we got above that, it was like it's time, right? That's the time one should allocate into this, because there's very little resistance until 484, and this asset right now is running. It's up 12% at its highs of the day, highest level KSM seen since June 10th. We can look at that too. Here it was, chat, but it was a little further back, October 18th. So patient man or woman had to be there on this one. October 18th. Oh crap! What's up, Nick, dude?
Weekly hype. Good morning, kind sir, surfer, T-Rex.
Thank you for the dinosaur surfer. Much love, Nick. Good to see you, dude. What's up, PK? Yep, we'll look at that.
Noise! Can we take a look at CHZ? Bless.
Sure, dude. We'll look. Thanks, man. Here it is, right? Hey, patience. All right, first target of the 3, right? The next one is 565. Why? Because look left, man. It's an inflection point back from March 29th. Right? This was an inflection point too. Thought it could reverse there too. It didn't. It's breaking through it and could rally in 565. Then 615, the like all-time high, I believe, from May, would be your third target. Isn't it crazy, man? Uptrends, you're looking for higher highs, higher lows, momentum, all those good things. Not like Hex. That is not doing that right now. Not like Cardano, it's not doing that right now. It doesn't matter. Even if it goes up, you flip a coin, it goes up. You flip a coin, it goes down. But on these, you think, oh, it's greater than a coin flip's chance that it would go up next. And it has. So, nice stuff. What else also happened today, chat? Well, it was kind of yesterday. Binance coin. Berserk. What did it do? It got as high as $669. Perfect area where people, I guess, would have their sell orders, 669. But, you know, I'm just chilling out today up 1.65%, but above all major resistances, right? That high from April 12th. Here it is, chat. I mean, here it freaking is. This is the first time I'm going to hit the play button and everything's been achieved. You see it? September 26th. So much uncertainty on the market. People are calling for dumps, right? 22K, man, 30K. All right, we don't know if Bitcoin's going to hold 40K or not, 42K, but it was a great area to take a low risk, high reward opportunity. And this is it. Jesus chimes. It's done. Completed trade. Right, what's the P&L on this? From the entry. Right, from the entry of the trade setup around, what was it, 350, 349. 349 to 638 in the end. Talking 83% in pretty much 5 weeks. So you almost doubled your money in 5 weeks on something like Binance, where it, like the argument was there. It was presented via technical analysis. That was it, dude. Inflection points, low risk, and you let it run. You could layer it out, and now you're out, right? And after all that, you know, one could reallocate into other assets that have not done this yet. That are poised to, because they're out there. I'm not kidding. They're out there.
Hey Mitch, can you check KDA/USDT on Qcoin? Friend got in at $6.38 last week but hasn't taken profits yet. Figured he could use some help planning an exit. Noise! Can you add EGLD to the list? #LSU.
Oh, what's up, Tony? Yes. What's up, Daboy? Yes. Do both. All right. All right. Give me a sec here. 32 minutes till your weekly candle close. Just right there at $63,000. Okay. Let's look at Cardano real quick. Not Cadena, which is the redneck version of Cardano. That is still trying to bottom out. It's making higher lows locally, and this very well could be like where it bottoms out. Like based on the way the macro looks, you can't be surprised. I mean, it's just still kind of far from 185, 188. So right. There are other assets that are not looking like this, that are making consecutive higher highs, higher lows. There's no questions asked about it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it rallies here, but again, there are better assets.
Filecoin inverse head and shoulders on 4 hour.
What's up, Charizard? I don't know. All I care about is that Gartley, that 4-hour Gartley on FIL. That's perfect.
Is Alice/USDT forming textbook rising 3 valleys with RSI HBD on 4H?
We'll look at it. 1E up. 1. Thanks for the 20, dude. Much love. We'll take a gander. All right. So we're just looking at Binance and ADA, Bitcoin, Ethereum, total, a couple of the trade setups that played out wonderfully. And now I guess we can go to some of these requests. What was that first one? It was this one. Okay, hold on. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one was okay. I mean, it's well off any, air. Like, hey, man, this is like, yeah, it could keep going, but like, the time to care about AVAX even recently was when it confirmed that the old all-time high was a bottom, right? When there was hidden bullish divergence on the second low pretty much, and you held, right? That, and you even sprung and back tested the spring on like my birthday, October 17th and 18th, right? And from there it rallied and sprung and back tested the top last support and then ran again. So it's like you're asking about this asset, tendies en route. It's been happening, right? It's like going, and 91, 97 is probably your next target. It's up 11.4% today.
To catch up. Sound just like Crown without the cussing. Smiley face. Flex biceps.
What's up, Nathan, man? Thanks for the 5. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Thank you, man. So yeah, I mean, you think the golden mean ratio is upon us. You're just now overbought. This could melt up. It could go insane. I mean, like, if you're breaking $90, I think you could see $100 really fast. $100, that's a big deal. I don't know. You know, that could be a definite area where people sell, right? It's so psychological. I think if you're above 90, you go there and test that. Okay, but like again, if we're talking about strategic entries, anything up 11% at all-time highs right now is just not, like, that's not a very good request for the stream. It's all the best request for the stream always gonna be something like UMA 6 days ago, and that's how it got brought up on stream. Someone brilliantly was like, "Hey man, UMA, how's it look, dude? I think it might be okay." And we looked, and it's like, "Oh yeah, the blessing. I shall bless this with a TA." All right, moving on, because again, why spend too much time on this?
NJ is looking ripe for going to the moon. So much great potential with Parachain involvement. Can you look at fib targets on the daily? Thanks for being here every day and joined the Patreon, so worth it.
Thank you, Major Metacarpal, for the kind words in advocacy for the Patreon. And sure, we'll look at Engine. I don't know about the fundamental stuff. Like, cool, great. It's probably making higher highs, higher lows. I know it has been. So yeah, trend's probably going to resume if Bitcoin keeps rolling. I mean, Bitcoin's nearing its highs of the day. We're in power hour. We're in the power half hour now. Think we pump into close? 30 minutes, baby. All right. Next request on the list was... Is this the one that already took off? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, well, we had identified a harmonic, like a shark cipher, really. It was a bullish cipher, and it played out, and now it's just been testing 57 cents. It had its own headline day, didn't it? But it's just been stuck. Cool to see it back testing and holding above September 6th high as support, and that's a candle low close from April 6th. Anything above that, you're in good shape to go test 57 cents again. You break 57 cents, boom, 72 cents. So it's all about the levels here. I mean, if you can hold 45 cents long enough, you're gonna go test 57. If you break 57, you go straight up, most likely to 72 cents, which is 26% upside. Yeah, I mean, it's reaccumulating and it's rolling. Trends resuming. Yeah, you're probably going up to 72 cents eventually.
Hype in the chat for BTC.
What's up, Lorenzo, man? Thank you, dude. Yes. Yeah, we'll look at VeChain doing things. Didn't it scam Wick, someone said today? That was rough, man. But other than that, great. VeChain has been looking good, you know. It said like 25 cents eventually again. Yeah. Tezos was amazing. Few days ago. Hey, the Gartley. It's the bullish Gartley. What's up, Sean? Thanks for 20. Yeah, we'll look at Tezos because it was great. Not terrible, actually great. And a really nice, well-established uptrend. You see that? You don't ignore it. Dude, I think I'm going to make merch. Ignore the Gartley, comma, be left behind. That's like a new thing. That's got, because it's so, it happens, and when it does, you ignore it, you're going to get left behind.
Wondering if you could take a look at Flux on KuCoin. It's in price discovery. Do you see this having more legs? 0.10239171 LTC.
If it's in price discovery, sure, but it's not strategic for a trade for a long right now for everyone viewing the stream, so it's not that great of a request. Anything in price discovery, that's cool. I love that it is, and I hope everyone makes tons of money, but like for people that are on the sidelines or have just taken profit on trades, it's not a great request. The great requests are the ones where it's like, dude, look at this. All these variables are lining up at this inflection point. It's making higher highs, higher lows. It's time, right? Those are the best. Now look at my price discovery coin. That's on, you can't take action on it right now.
Missed the boat. 0.0007974 BTC.
Hey, Composite Man's not taking. It's hilarious, isn't it? Like a day or two after I said that, I was confronted about it. I'm like, Composite Man's not gonna take my ICP from me. He's just not. And then it shot up like 20%, and it's pulled back some, but it doesn't matter. It's like, it's the ups and downs. It's eventually going to make the higher lows where it is right now, we know, and do that berserk stuff like UMA did eventually. Okay, anyway, thank you, dude, for the 50 meth. Oh, BTC now, huh? BTC contribution. All right. Thank you, man. Okay, next request, though, on the list, in order, first come, first serve, is, well, I mean, again, this is just not a good request, even though I'm extremely grateful. This is Kadena. I think we'd identified it looked good at one point, but look at it now. It's just gone. It's up 37% today. Like, you get why it's a bad request, right? It's a terrible request because it's like there's no action for anyone to take here. If anything, it's like an unsuspecting scrub would be like, oh, am I going to long this now? It's like, no, God, no. This is how you lose your house, taking longs on assets that have done this already. You're looking for the assets before they do it, when they're reaccumulating at reasonable levels. And this is not reasonable at all. So it's like, cool story, bro. And thank you for the contribution. We're going to move on. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's maybe the scam wick eventually, you know, where it got listed, $88 maybe. I don't know. I don't even think that's real. I don't know. Like, okay. It was nice bull flag here, I guess, on the daily 4 hour. Because when you tip and you like apply the technical analysis I teach, it's like, it gives me the indication that you're learning and you've been investing in yourself, right? When you tip this, I have no idea if you're learning anything from here, right? I don't know. You might just be a moon boy. John, yeah, sure. Thanks, man. Okay, moving on. Which I don't think this one's gonna be very good either. It's okay. Oh, I mean, there was a time when it was amazing, and someone did request this way back in July. But yeah, now it's achieving a 1.415 extension. It's at all-time highs. I mean, if it breaks 326, it'll probably go to 366. Then $400 after that. Yeah, really nice uptrend. It's going well, man. It's fine, but it's not at like any value perceived areas. It's not like showing all these. You know, it's not having a pullback. It's not showing an M shape at a PCZ with divergencies and ice lines, inflection points. It's not show, you know, Bulkowski patterns. Maybe it was, right? I mean, it looked okay. But now it's at a fib extension. And it's just hanging out there. It's been there for, what, greater part of 16 hours? No, I'm sorry, greater part of 4 days up there. So if it breaks that, then 366 would be your next target. That's it. There's no edge. It's like flip a coin, it goes there. Flip a coin, it doesn't. Right? When there's no edge, that's always a coin flip. We're looking for assets with an edge. I love when the asset back tested the old all-time high from April as support in late October, confirmed it, and then rallied from there. That was nice. Spring back test of spring stuff. Cool. Moving on, because, you know, yeah, LSU indeed. But, I mean, not really, because the performance of Alabama last night was so abysmal that there is no room to talk any trash. Who cares if we won? Wow, we won. Worst game I've seen in over a decade. And Alabama snapped a 34-game win streak with 30 points or more. So bad. I just don't think Bill O'Brien's the guy. Our O-line is awful. No way we beat Georgia. Okay, next request on the list. Hey, this one kind of makes sense for, you know, kind of makes sense for a request, right? Because it's at areas that could be actionable, right? Hold on.
Hi, when plotting harmonics, do you prioritize XD over BDLA? X, Gartley hit 78.6, XD, at support but not quite hit 1.13, BD. Does 3% discretion apply here too? Hopefully this makes sense. Thanks again.
Ooh, that's a big if.
0.000158859 BTC.
Do I prioritize X to D over B to D? Like, I don't know how you prioritize it. It's just as important. One must have X to D over B to D. Oh, yeah, X to D, yeah. And then, like, B to D, I know what you're saying. B to D is going to give you possible confluence. Like in this situation right here, on file. Ooh, I'm knocking 2 requests out at once, chat. Boom. Right? FIL, you got the 786. That's the pattern completion zone of the beautiful bullish Gartley. It's in a 3%, you know, right? It's like 61%, but if a 65%, that's the golden pocket. That's fine. I think 65% is fine on B to identify it as a Gartley. And then you're pretty much, look, it went a little lower, but look what it did. On B to C, you mean, the 1, 4, and 4 fib extension. So you have confluence right here at this spot. Confluence with 2 different fib nodes, right? From X to A and then B to C. That's how you get B to C, like you anchor point from, right? You're using your traditional fibs from B to C to get this number right here, the 1, 4, and 4, which is a great fib extension. And if it lines up with the 786, stronger pattern most of the time, yeah. So yeah, you'll prioritize the 786 or like X to A, how you anchor it, yes, or X to D, whatever you said, yeah. That's most important. But yeah, having the 1, 4, and 4, 1, 6, 1, 8, 1, 2, 7, 2 is really good too. So anyway, I think this is trying to bottom out. I mean, look, sellers trying to push it down and just making a substantially higher low than the low of the harmonic structure. It is harmonic season for FIL, where you were just making consecutive higher highs, higher lows. This is poised. This is coiled. It's like, remember 6 days ago when I literally analyzed UMA, did the trade setup live on stream, all those things. And I'm like, yep, if you wanted value out of the stream, here it is. Don't be like, hey, I don't need value, man. Well, here we are in FIL. It's the same thing. It's like, it's just another asset. And it's like, this is it. This is literally it. FIL, one holds it, and they're probably going to $74, $85, $96 fast in time. Like in the next like week or two, probably. Yeah. Dude, this thing is so bullish, right? It had a huge run up and then the M shape, right? The big 200-day large M shape, and then the reversal, the complete reset, lost 88 to 78% of its value from the previous low, and then big rally, sell off, M shape, higher low than the previous low, and then a rally, and then another higher low, another Gartley, and holding above, anything above $52 to $55 is extremely bullish on FIL. I mean, that's like your big cutoff. I don't think you want to maybe mess with FIL below $51, $52. But above it, it's unbelievable. It's like you understand what's the wave structure that's kind of, I think, about to start is the C to D wave, where we go XA, we go B, we go C, and we're about to start the D wave. And the D wave would take ye to minimum like 190 plus. You won't believe it till it happens, but okay, cool. 190 eventually later in the cycle on FIL. It might take a while. It could take weeks. But yeah, I think short term it's got ready to roll.
$21.22. What's up? Can you evaluate band/USD please and thanks.
Okay. Thanks, dude. Royal gamers, those should get banned if they do that, okay? Cap up. But whatever, man. I own a substantial amount of this. I even added more today on the new Gartley. So I'm ready to roll, dude. Ready to roll on FIL. Moving on. Good one here. Great one. I mean, best request of the stream, but it's not like, I think he was just pushing it along because it's kind of been the talk of the Patreon, the Citadel. It's been good, man. All right. The next one is, next request is, oh, you said inverse head and shoulders? Maybe inverse head and shoulders, yeah. Like he's talking about right here. It doesn't matter. It just adds to the narrative. The narrative is the same as what I'm saying.
Thanks.
I guess he did, but it didn't pump. It pumped and pulled back some, but so look, he was just talking about this low from October 18th, October 27th, the head and the right shoulder in development, November 6th today. Or I think that's what he's talking about. Sure. Momentum shifting on the asset after hitting the pattern completion zone of a Gartley. Sure. Yep. Okay, next one. All right, this was Alice. Alice, the US dollar. You got your levels here. Oh, the scam out, the fake out, man. It was bad, dude. It's just like what you nothing you can do sometimes. It happens. But then it rallied. When it got back above 1150, you had to be bullish. It whipsawed straight up to the next level. Pulled back and is now anything above 1567 is in good shape, you know. But just above 1567 is 1750, 1830. It's not like a great value area right now. I mean, you know, the good areas were around 1150, but that happens sometimes, man. So maybe it comes in back tests $15, 15, 16. I don't know. Could, but you know, it's not. I like the consecutive higher lows locally. 1, 2, 3 right here, almost like a ascending triangle behavior, and it's trying to break out.
Can you look at OGN on the daily and 4-hour? Please smile.
Sure, Chobo. Thanks, dude. Sure. Lunar eclipse right now? Is that real? We really have that going on?
Richard Shelby tipped $21.21. Dash thanks, Artie.
It's Richard Shelby, man. What's up, dude? What's up, man? Where's Tuberville at? Your boy. All right. So I don't know. If you're above 1516, you're safe for higher prices. If not, I don't know. You could fall all the way back down to 1150. So it's maybe your cutoff point. It's okay. It's not literally at an area right now that is amazing for the long. It's not like FIL right now. It's just not. It's not like UMA was 6 days ago. It's just not. If it's not, okay, it's not. So I don't know if I would take action literally on an asset up 13% today. I just don't know if I would. Okay, moving on. A lot of requests. Rolling in. Next one was...
No request, just question. Do you hold AMC through earnings tomorrow night? Monster setup, but still coin flip, right?
Yeah, it's always going to be coin flip on earnings, man. Yeah, it could moon or it could get devastated. You just don't know. So always the answer is, it is not. It's only gambling. You are gambling. But dang, man, the technicals look unbelievably good. I can't even believe how good they look. And I hate it, the earnings are tomorrow. But if we could just, all you have to say is survive. Survive earnings on AMC and everything else will play out. But if you don't survive, you could just get, you're down 35% on something stupid. That happens. So you can't bank on anything. TA can get devastated by bad earnings. So I would say probably always prudent to not play earnings. Okay. Anyway, next one was engine that clearly is not at a level that is actionable for a long. There were multiple times that it made more sense, but anything above $3.08 is extremely good and could go to $4. All right, I mean, that's for real. Anything above the March 15th all-time or high is good. But like, again, what a long extended run up. And sure, it very well could go to $4 from here, but is it like great for a value entry? No. An edge? No. Inflection point holding? No. It hasn't even back tested $3 as support yet. So it could very well do that. Maybe that might be an area that would make way more strategical sense than just longing literally now. So again, it's like not the best request because right, we're looking at assets that are like down here, like FIL is like down here. At these levels, doing harmonics, this is run, it's course.
Hi, Mitch. Can you please
But it could keep going. Of course it could keep going.
Hard work.
But we're talking about traditional technical analysis, right? It was research for 100 plus years. This is not an area where one takes a long using that system, okay? It's just not. You're an 88% retrace from your all-time high from April, high to low. That's the area where people take profit that got in at lower levels, okay? So sure, it keeps going, great, man, but the name of the game here is respecting technical analysis, all right? What just happened, Emin? Sure, if you said something, yeah, I mean, I'll do my best, all right? We're just continuing to roll because I think it's like kind of one of those days where, hey, can you look at literally every altcoin that exists? And I'm like, okay, I'll do that. That's no problem. Ross, man, let's go. Cool. Thank you, Ross, man. People forgot.
Just wanted to drop in and say hi without an alias RT Mitch.
Roll Tide, dude. We survived. I'm so glad I was not at that game, though. I'd have been miserable. God, it wasn't even worth... Oh. I didn't go because I'm like, this game shouldn't be that crazy. And it was crazy bad. I was embarrassed, man. Thank you, dude. Ross is the guy who's always tipping Alabama inside... people. All right, that's right. So VeChain, whole VeChain, lots of accumulations, beautiful. Look what it did. It broke all this resistance but ran up, and like this inverse head and shoulders that was identified, very visible on the daily. And the measured move was 16.5 cents. So you're pulling back some, down 4% on the day. But I think if this asset can hold between that 14 to 15 cent area long enough, this is where you're in areas now where at any time, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, it could go straight up again to 20 plus cents, 20 to 25 cents. All right. I'm not kidding. I mean, like 20 cents is kind of like your psychological resistance. If we get rid of the psychological, it's just like 22.3 cents here. There's no other price action historically that this asset would do most likely except go straight up to 22 cents. All right. So I think longer term, VeChain's going to 22 cents plus. But like right now, it's not like a great area to long literally right now for, you know, again, applying the formula, the system that's taught in the Patreon and here on stream every day. It's like, it's really maybe like the third low. We identified this a few days ago. It back tested the neckline as support and held.
It's playing out a bit now. Could you give me your opinion on it? Thanks for everything, man. You're the best.
Also full stack. Thank you, dude, for the 20. Sure, we'll put the wrapped ether pair on the list. Sure. Thanks. Yeah, man. I mean, like VeChain, I think long term's got a lot of upside still, but like locally, I mean, come on, this was doing what Binance Coin was doing, right? The falling wedge stuff, it reversed at the same time. You know, it's making higher lows. Is it actionable right now? It's probably a little more coin flippish, but I think long term it's going to 22, 25 cents. All right.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
Okay, next one was Tezos that did look amazing the other day. It still looks okay. I mean, it's in a long-term uptrend for sure, right? It's been running, but man, all these higher lows, you know the trend's intact. This thing could very well come down to test 580 again. Reminds me of maybe Maker. That's what it did. It scammed out and then went. But it's not even a Garley. It's a bat, excuse me, a bullish bat pattern. Extremely real here. You reacted. You have not reversed. All right, so do not be surprised if you get one more back test of 580. But anything above 535 to 560 is really good. Like that's your kind of cutoff here. If you want this trend to continue, I don't think you want to see Tezos really falling below. If it's all this momentum, right? You don't want to fall below 530. There it is, right? And for reasons, right? Look left, February, it was an old all-time high, or I think one of them. So, you know, what did Maker do? It was doing the same stuff, but then it eventually did this and then that. All right. So do not be surprised if we get a confirmation low at the pattern completion zone of this textbook bullish bat pattern. Okay. Right here, it's kind of tough. That's why I didn't make it a trade setup, because I'm like, it's just a little too far off the good entry and it hasn't confirmed a bottom yet. But I did ping everyone and showed them this, right, in the Patreon. That's, you know, so that's all I can tell you about Tezos. It looks great. Looks really good, but it does have a chance of always pulling back. Okay, one more time. But yeah, sky's the limit. This thing, $8, $10 again, eventually, right? If this trend continues, oh yeah, it's nice. Okay, chat, Bitcoin's at its highs of the day, highs of a few days, and we have 6 minutes until your daily, weekly candle close. It'll be historic on the weekly.
Can you take a look at DMGI on the daily and 4 hour? It's listed on the TSXV. Thanks, man.
What's up, Blaine, dude? Sure. Thank you, man. Look at DMGIA. All right. Oh, no, I'm looking at it. Remember power minutes? It's the last 5+ minutes of the week. Outperforming Ethereum locally, undeniably, which makes sense with that deep retrace. I mean, Ethereum's been outperforming Bitcoin for the greater part of what, 5 weeks now? Like every day? I mean, just almost. Like, you look at the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart. So yeah, and now it's getting to those deep retraces where it could have a wave down, but you know, it'll make a higher low eventually. Well, and Bitcoin, you know, it steals the show, and then eventually, after Bitcoin steals the show, Ethereum, you know, Bitcoin pulls back some, then Ethereum starts going. Then it's all of a sudden Vitalik Buterin's in all the thumbnails, and he's killing it, right? So anyway, moving on. Next one, because we're running out of time. Well, I mean, not really, but until the weekly closes for sure, and we want to be there for it. The next request was, I don't know, I don't think I've ever looked at this before. I have looked at this before. Flux, there was a time and a place to request this asset, and it was back October 21st, right? It was a harmonic structure. Oh my God, an M shape, a spring, a back test of a spring. That was it. You know, if anyone requested this asset on the 21st of October, that's what we'd be talking about. Flux respected the TA so well, and then mooned. And even you got the nice luxurious back test of the wick high from May 13th as support on the 30th and moon. And now it's a terrible request, right? That was great. Now, I don't know, dude, like whatever. Good luck on your run. It's exceeded the 1618. There's a 2618 at $2.40, I guess. But it's a straight line up. It's not an asset that really makes much sense to look at here on this stream, right? It's kind of over. You missed the opportunities to take strategic longs at inflection points and the technical indicators, right? You get that. Okay. Just gonna keep pounding it in your head. Bad request, but I'm very grateful for the contribution. Meth, I don't know if this is a true request. I'm gonna look at it anyway because I like you, dude. I just, you know. Oh, okay. Is that why people were talking about? See, I'm in and I don't care. Like, no one's messing with it. This thing got a lot of room to run, and I mean, we're talking like at least minimum target $60, $59.60, $70, $92. I'm thinking though, eventually on this one, this could go to 124, 250 again later in the cycle. This is poised for extremely higher prices. ICP. This is why I own it. Yeah. What's up, Banana Dude? New Rover, I guess. Is it a terrible request? Thank you.
Can you check out a bearish butterfly on Spotify? Is it too late to short?
Oh, I don't know, Grant. We'll look at it. This friggin' stock market's just insane. Is that real? Not updating? So it looks like we're at 1,021 patrons right now. Very nice. But yeah, triple bottoming, textbook bullish cipher, triple bullish divergence on the third low, Oh yeah, dude. Like, and yeah, you've kind of missed a good chunk of rally because I mean we've been talking about this since 40. Like, the closer you were to 40, the better it was, and now you're 53. So you're up substantially if you were long on this with me and others. And I think the upside could be so stupid. If what happens in 2017, 2013 happens, this thing's gonna go insane in time. It's gonna be like doubling in value, tripling in value, whatever, like a lot.
CLV Clover Finance, USDT. To everyone watching, the Patreon is worth every penny. 0.0992358 LTC.
Thank you, Cookie. Much love, dude. Live on the 8s. We must go to Bitcoin because we are just moments away from the highest weekly candle close in human history. Yes, that's right. Your third higher low, classic accumulation structure. This could be it. This is why ping patrons today. It's like this is happening this close to all-time highs. All this accumulation every day now. We're still. I'm talking like literally as of yesterday, probably even today. Supply on exchanges just hit a 3-year low, and it just keeps being a further out 3+ year low every day because no one's like selling Bitcoin or taking their Bitcoin off cold storage and putting it hot and then selling. No one's doing that. Only people are acquiring and accumulating Bitcoin. And what's so weird is on previous cycles, even on the way to all-time highs and beyond, big money was offloading. Like you would see the on-chain analytics showing that the whole way up, like more Bitcoin was being put on exchanges. That's not happening. That's a huge anomaly from the previous cycles we've been on. So, and that's what makes you think it could be super cycle insanity psycho stuff. Like you just don't know. We've never dealt with an asset that is like public ledger connected to the entire world 24/7, finite supply and this much demand, and being adopted by governments, sovereign country governments, and now some of the largest cities in America, their mayors, are getting paid in Bitcoin. So chat, we have done it. We have history upon us right now as Bitcoin just closed at its highest level ever on the weekly. Never happened before. You're here. It's history. We did it, man. Oh, God. Bad timing on music stop. Ooh. All right. That's fantastic. And your weekly, just so you understand, is unbelievably poised for higher prices. We're at 67. Deep within the bullish control zone, but not overbought. That is perfect. Oh, it's so perfect, dude. Just remember, when Bitcoin market participants want this asset to get overbought, they run it up to 80. They run it up to 90. They run it up to 84 sometimes, right? So there is just so much. Stages continuing to be set for eventually, I think, $88,000 for a 1.618. It was a dramatic pause. Yeah, dude. It was the universe, man. You know, it's like the set ends, the weekly closes. It's historic. I got to change sets. Perfect. All right. It wasn't just Bitcoin that made history on the weekly. It was also Ethereum right here. As you can see, target $6,000 eventually. All right. You might pull back in a few weeks or so, you know, but like that's the target eventually, $6,000. Ethereum's a little bit hotter than Bitcoin on the weekly, where it's just flirting with 70. It's right now sitting at 70 on the RSI, and that's fine. You know, Ethereum, when market participants wanted to get overbought, 80, 92. Look at this, 89, 92, 97. So it's, you know, maybe it's just now maybe getting overbought. It doesn't mean it's time to reverse. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. Okay, super strong. Third highest daily candle close of all time for Bitcoin. That's pretty good. I'll take a bronze medal today, but what about tomorrow? I want the gold medal, Brad. Please. Thank you. Yeah, I know, right, Rygar? Yeah, that symmetrical triangle and log scale, 64K, the 1.618, and measured move of that structure, and it happened. And that's exactly what we reversed and consolidated, lost half its value from that high, 60K to 30K, and then now we're back and we're above it. It's crazy. All right. Okay, so I just wanted to bring that up. Let's look at total, and I guess since it's the new week, so we can see it. It also made the highest weekly close ever, chat. And just so we look at it, there it is. Boom. Cemented in history. All right, let's get back to the requests. Great close, man. Kind of best case scenario. Next request. I don't know, dude. Like, not that much data here. Never looked at this in my life. YFDAI. It's like it's freaking stuck, right? Stuck. I don't know if it's trying to bottom out here. It looked like it was trying to. It rallied lower high. It's back. I look at this and I'm not really that intrigued by it. It's not really, I mean, great. It made a higher low than previous low here. I'd probably want it to back test 763 perfectly, and that might be a good area. The easiest way to size up risk, because below that, I don't know if you'd want anything to do with it. So if it can get to 763 again, I think you're in really good shape. Same time, if it breaks 1,000, 1,026, it could have a really nice run up. Yeah, so it's all about the levels. Above $1,000 could go to $1,400, $1,500. Where it is now, you flip a coin, it goes to 763 next. You flip a coin, it goes to $1,000 next, right? Depends on what side of the head or of the coin it lands on. So I'm not really. I mean, I get it. Like kind of on the MACD on the 4 hour, you have some bullish divergence, but it's not doing much right now. So it's kind of coin flip-ish for me. But it seems like maybe things are changing where you're now making higher lows instead of making the same lows. So it's okay. It's just I think there's just better assets where I don't have to ask any questions.
Hype the chat for Mitch's 5 hours Friday stream. I vote to designate a rent block for every stream. Flex biceps.
I don't know, man. That alcohol, when you'll get me drunk, man, I talk about too many things I shouldn't talk about, alright? So I'll get better at that. Next request was this one. FTM, well, yeah, momentum looks like it's shifting. This might, I don't know if you're saying actionable, but certainly I see some sort of small structure that could definitely play out, right? I mean, you had a pullback, you back tested the old all-time high as support. Egg, I think you requested it when it was up here, and I'm like, dude, I would just wait, right? If you waited, look what happened. It went and tested it and held, and it's not falling to it again, right? So look, maybe it's an inverse head and shoulders in development here, in an uptrend. You break the neck.
Can we look at copper futures? HG1, Baptist on the Creek happening right now.
So Matthew, yeah, dude, sure. Look at copper futures, yep. Thanks, man. 292, you break this, you're probably going all-time highs again, right? I think the target would easily be right here, 342, 347. I just don't, right, the closer you are to 254, the easier it would be to strategize it. You're at 284, so that's all I got for you. It looks like things could be shifting, momentum shifting. You're above the 200 moving average. You're extremely bullish trend, where bullish patterns in bullish trends can be reliable. So you just can't be surprised if this actually played out and went to 342 to 350. That'd be your target up there, the all-time high.
Flow/XBT.
Sure, Bert. Thanks, man. All right, next request. As Bitcoin just immediately starts rallying a little bit on the new week. The next one was this. If I can find it, just give me a second. But this one looked great. It had been looking great. This is one where, hey, one could have just owned it at levels that made sense and just held it. And my bookie, I like turned my bookie onto this one. Is this it? I don't know if this is the right exchange. Let's see. It's okay. Banned, right? Held 734, rallied, is above the 200-day moving average. Not making higher highs yet. That's okay. But it's testing 927 inflection point that goes back to history, August to last year. Peaks from January this year, right? More resistance in August, September this year. You break that, boom, you're going to 15 bucks probably fast. I mean, it looks okay to me. Now, why I don't like this as much as other assets is because when we did that 200-day large structure, that Harmonic, it lost all its value, right? I think you're always wanting to look for assets that only lose 78% of their value or 88% of their value. This one lost all of it, so it was kind of an underperformer, right? There are more countless assets that did this, right? The lows down here, they rallied, made higher lows, they rallied again, they sold off. They didn't make the same low as they did in November last year. They made much higher lows, and those are better than this one. But it doesn't mean that this one can't break 1034 and then boom, goes up, what, 33% real fast. So it's okay. It's okay. Just break 1034 and you could do things real fast. All right. The time that made the most sense that we've been paying attention to so much was the 738 area, the ice line. I think we have a better look here on, better look was maybe on Coinbase where I had all the arrows. Yeah, that was the area to give a crap about this asset. Much lower, lowest risk of all time area. You've got to be right. I mean, one of them. I mean, the other one was great down at like $4, but yeah. So it's not making higher highs yet, and it's not broken 964, which I think if it does, well, there's 1150 on this one, and then 15 bucks. So it's okay. Wow, dude, what are you doing, Bitcoin? No wick? I would be surprised if this is how it really goes. I mean, normally you have some shadows on the bottom side. This thing's just immediately opening and it's up some. It's up $370 on the new week immediately. All right, let's move on to the next one that we've already looked at because I think it was requested. We'll just go back to it for 10 seconds. Yes, it's ICP again, right? It's a composite operator making everyone sell, dude. One just holds and, you know, give it a few weeks and come back to me. All right, ICP, much higher prices in time. Next request on the list in order was this one. Well, yeah, I do think that in time this will continue to rise. It's been such a laggard though, God. I mean, lots of accumulation. He can't break 115. If you break 115, then you go test 136. I think eventually this asset will see 157 to 226 OGN. I don't know when though. I don't know if it's even necessarily a great entry area right now. The lowest risk was like 55 cents. And then maybe even a harmonic was right here and you confirm the bottom. Like maybe, let's see. The X, the A. Dang man, this was a Bartley, right? Yeah, it was a Bartley, right? Reaction low, reversal low. So yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. I think you're going substantially higher. You break 136, I think target wise 195. It's a candle high close from April 29th. Yeah, dude, like it just, what is the moral of the story? For the most part, it is important, most important to be a market participant in this space right now, based on the way so many of these charts look. They look primed for much higher prices, and they could even break their previous all-time highs and go to the crazy levels, and no one would believe it, right? Yep. Next request. Next request, man. Was Dash that has not really moved much in a week. I get it. But this is an active trade setup, and you're asking questions. Hey, man, Mitch, what looks good, Dash? Dash. One just owns Dash for the next month and a half. Come back to me. And everything will be great. I think, you know, give it like a month and a half. This thing's doubled in value from where it is right now. Yep. It's all technical. There's nothing to do with the fundamental. I don't give a crap about Dash, what it does, man. It's project. It's just an asset in a long-term uptrend that is back testing old inflection points as support. And that inflection point where when you did confirm that it was the bottom, when it held as support, it went substantially higher, doubled in value beyond. So that's what I'm saying. I think this is just continuing to accumulate, and there will eventually be a huge markup on this where I'm saying $400 eventually, doubling in value within the next month and a half. Okay, that's Dash. Another more to talk about. And, you know, I don't think you want to be messing with it below like 175. But right here, oh my God, yeah. The daily, you just look at the daily. Don't worry about the 4 hour or anything else. Just the daily and beyond. All right? Dash. Next request was, well, we already looked at Tezos. Do I really need to look at Tezos again? Tezos, man. Just rewind. Amen. Didn't we just look at OGN? We did look at multiple requests for OGN. Hey, Bitcoin of $470 and climbing. Hey, man. I mean, dude, I'm telling you, when you confirm a third bottom, you better not be surprised. I'm going to be so mad. Like, if people are like, I can't believe Bitcoin did this. It's like, what do you want, man? I'm literally here, like, educating you on the 3 rising valleys, the last stream I had, right? Where we, like, pulled up the actual Google and the visual of it. This is the pattern, man. Classic accumulation. You cannot be surprised when this presents itself successfully and then marks up. And then the context is so powerful that price discovery comes after it. All right? Okay, so moving on. Yeah, dude, it was, Matthew. Exchange outflows on the reaccumulation was the most aggressive, I think, ever. Like, please refute me if I'm wrong about that. Really. So CVX to wrapped ether, convex token. I don't know, dude. I thought it was Civic or something. It tested its highest level ever. It's pulled back. Bullish engulfing candle yesterday. Just moments ago, it confirmed that. Hidden bullish divergence going on. Right? So continuation implied now, I guess, with the engulfing candle. That means that most likely it'll go test the 7.5 area. If it breaks that, probably pretty easy to use fib extensions. High to low here. I would think your first target will be 93. And I'm just saying 93 because I don't know the denominations here. I don't know how many millions or whatever wrapped ways. That number right there for whoever requested it, if you're paying attention, 93, 92.8. Okay, that's your first target above this 75 level. All right, that's it, dude. It's not a great like entry or anything.
SCRT, bullish pennant now. Thanks.
No, I don't really remember it. I'm sure we looked at it. It's another S coin to me. Thank you, DP, too. We'll look. We'll sure put on the list as Bitcoin is above $64,000, up $725 on the new week and the new day immediately out the gate. We've only been, part of a new week for what, 16 minutes now. Bitcoin is threatening its highest levels since October 21st. All it has to do is get above 64,295. I'll just add an alert there. So if we get highest levels we've seen in a good minute, in a month or more, you'll hear the beep. Make sure that's like above it. Yeah, that's slightly above it. All right, let's see how it goes. Okay, hoping for a beep, chat. Next request in order, of course. Toronto Stock Exchange, DMG blockchain. Well, if it can get above 110, I like it. If it's below that, I can't like it yet. Okay, it's below an inflection point. I need it to be above. All right, it was up 4% on Friday. You get above $1, 110, I'm gonna like it more. The thing for me is why I do not like it is because it could just turn into this, right? It tests that area's resistance and then turns into a beautiful bullish Gartley. And then I might like it even more right here. But it's in an area where it's not actionable, I don't think. You get above 110 and you back test 110 as support, actionable. You come down to 75 cents and you hold it, you react and you rally, maybe make confirmation low, it'd be actionable. There is some bullish convergence maybe going on, but DMGI is kind of in a little level that you got to get above the level. No, don't be below it. We'll talk when it gets above it, all right? That's your area to watch. Have your alerts set up because it could tomorrow. If Bitcoin's doing this right now, this thing could be up with Bitcoin tomorrow. So it might get above 110 in the morning, all right? So just pay attention to that on DMGI, all right? The next one. I think I've been here before. I have been here before. It was beautiful. It was a falling wedge pattern that broke out and hit targets, you know, 50%, 618, and it's just consolidating still above 379. Above 379, I like it. But it was below it the past 2 days. But you got back above it to close the yesterday. And the longer you stay above 379, I think the higher the chance is you would run up to 480, 494. Nice uptrend. It was a beautiful pattern, and it played out. But now it's like, okay, it's consolidating. Maybe it's getting ready to run again. Or maybe it's getting ready to dump. Above 379, I like it. Below it, not really that sure, because we liked it when we identified it in October. Okay, now it's nice run. Son. Okay. Okay, that's it. Moving on. That's Moon River. That did look good in the past when it was requested last time, and it's played out since then. I think this one tweeted about it to me or something. I'm like, dang, dude, yeah, that's pretty good. Before the breakout. All right, Spotify. Yes, certainly at a level. Is it too late to short? I mean, certainly an area where you would catch a reaction. That's happened. You did react there. But at the same time, let me plot it for you so you can see it here. Okay, there's your zone, right? Incredible opportunity. October 1st, the spring, the back test of the spring. And since the spring back test was successful, you rallied to the next level. So talking about a butterfly, probably using XABCD. Beautiful, beautiful. And how did it get to 1272? It's pretty freaking good. Your issue, what makes this weaker of an argument is there is no exhaustion from market participants here, right? And we know that with bearish divergence. This would be unreal opportunity if the macro was bearish, right? The S&P wasn't hitting all-time highs, Dow Jones, all of them. So that's a kind of a devil's advocate on why it's not that great, not as good as it could be. You want a bearish market or a market that's in a short-term, mid-term downtrend. You want to see bearish divergence undeniably on daily timescales. Don't really have it, even though you were close to like some Class C bearish divergence on the MACD. I guess the first target, if it was gonna keep selling off, would be like 250, a local low from April 1st. But yeah, great eye on this one. This is exactly where a reaction reversal could occur. But remember, you also want confirmation, don't you? Yes, you do. You want to see the asset maybe do this. That would be unreal. And then you would see that divergence maybe on the daily or something, right? You're catching the reaction. No one knows. Market participants do not know. The second time, though, they certainly know. Look, even here, like April 13th, 14th, no one knew. Sold off, you then rallied and tested it again, and what happened? You failed. Earnings came out and killed it, but I don't know, confirmation. That's what we're always looking for, and this is a reaction. It's one time, not two. So, but yeah, good. Definitely can see it pulling back here.
On this trash coin.
I'm glad you call it that at least. Thank you. I don't know why we keep looking at that trash, dude. Okay. Anything where I can tell like someone's put like massive amounts of money in marketing, you know, for some trash coin, I don't like it because of that. But yeah, we'll look at it objectively on the chart, sure. Okay, next request. The next one, chat, as Bitcoin is very close to the highest level since October 21st. We're talking 5 weeks. No, 6 weeks now, right? Because we just got 7 days already. In the new month. Time flies. So many tendies made in just 7 days, chat. Oh, man. Clover, I think I have more data somewhere, but this great time. Look at that, man. October 7th, a spring, a back test of a spring. Now higher lows. And you're rallying. So you're off of the great, amazing, genius money areas for longs. What's up, Austin, man?
Austin Lee tipped $28.08. Hey Mitch, I hope you had a great weekend. Would love your thoughts on PayPal, PYPL. It had been getting wrecked lately.
Yeah, it has. It's
Much
in a
love.
major inflection point too.
0.13777700
Major inflection point.
LTC.
Thank you, dude. Look at this, dude. Bitcoin is there. The beep is upon us, chat. The beep.
Chatted $30.76. STND/US.
Okay, Victor, thank you so much. I am a technical analysis robot. I will just look at every request, every altcoin that exists on the planet. Give me the beep now, chat. Give me the beep! There it is, chat. 6-week highs on Bitcoin. Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, would you look at that?
Nice. Pumped it is. Okay, now all we have, right? 64,899. We go look and left. Look here, listen. The old all-time high from April 14th is the next area that would make any sense for a reaction of any sort, right? I mean, I don't know why it's not going to go test it and then fail and go to zero, or test it and break it, but testing it, you think it would probably definitely do that, especially where we are right now. There's no other context, right? It doesn't even make sense why it wouldn't go to 64,899, you know, like, to test. It's 64,420, man. Yeah, I gotta do it, sorry. So,
Look here! Look, listen!
we're pumping, chat. Bitcoin on the new day, the new week, that's only been in existence for what, 25 minutes? $1,148 and climbing. Every time I'm speaking to you, we're at 6-week highs. Whew. Okay, let's see here. Trying to, you know, I mean, it's really tough to do requests when Bitcoin's pumping, chat. It is. So I'm just going to stay here. We're looking at this screen. Forget about my face. Just look at the chart. Look at Bitcoin. Positive Momo, mooning. Finally overbought on the daily by a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the 4 hour, not even the daily. Just the 4 hour. Who cares, man? Beautiful. All right, I'm paying attention to it. I'm trying to juggle these requests with Bitcoin's price action. All right, so I mean, like, the time to care about it the most was $1, right? Because of levels. Now it's like, if you're in the middle between $1 and $1.89, it's just tougher to strategize a long, right? Maybe you could try to make it like where your stop loss is below that June 29th or July 29th high. The candle low closes, the candle high closes. Maybe that scenario, but you know, that would be it. And then you dump below that, well, then it goes down to $1 again, then rise. So, I mean, that might be it. If you could hold that, then I'm thinking probably eventually it would meander on up and see 189 again. Sure. Clover. Yeah, sure. Moving on. All right, Matthew D, you're up, dude. You're up, man. It was there 3,000 years ago on copper futures. That is trying to backtest a high from February 25th, right? The spring backtest, that was it, man. 405. Ooh, it ran up, hit the levels on the left. Yeah, the high from February 2011. And I don't know, I mean, like, yeah, hidden bullish divergence in development on the daily on copper futures, sure. Don't know how well copper futures is going to fare in terms of yield compared to this asset class, crypto, right now, which has seemed seemingly primed for insanity, right? The period where it's like, who cares about any asset class except crypto, because when momentum is strong on crypto, nothing can compete with it in yields during the time when momentum's strong. Sure, it will give back all the gains. It'll lose 88% of its value eventually. But when Bitcoin, these altcoins are going insane, nothing can compete in the world. Unless you go, oh yeah, that one meme stock that went insane for a day, you know, and then they halted trading on whatever, you know. Yeah, sure, anomalies there, here and there, but crypto is the place to be when momentum is good, okay? When the trend is really bullish and continuing, this is the place to be. So yeah, maybe it holds, dude. 200-day moving average above that too. I mean, your target from here, if it does hold, is 465 on copper futures. All right, moving on. Flow. Terrible performer, but yeah, I guess I understand why he's requesting it, right? Because it is different. Much different than like inverse flowing. So you got a range. You're at the bottom of the range. Flow to Bitcoin Mini. Mini Bitcoin, which is XBT. Clearly, right? Just making it real easy on the eyes. You got your zone. God dang it, man. Hold on. Hold on. Are we back, chat? Chat, are we back? Let me know. We back. We back.
See what happens, Larry? Bruh.
All right. So just back to flow. That's at inflection point. So it's just like, okay, without an edge, still at levels that are like, this is how, if you had an edge, like idealistically down here, we want to see that sellers are exhausted on significant time scales. We use the oscillators to tell us that. That's not going on right now. But say we did. This is still how you would size it up, right? Easily. Pretty easy, man, right? 1 and 2. Down here, taking longs, buying low, selling high. Isn't it crazy? But normally you want more of an argument, a little bit stronger if you could. And just wait for divergence and confirmation lows, which you don't have yet. So that's kind of how you could size up flow to XBT. All right, man, decent request because of just it being where it is. That's nice. That's what you're looking for. All right, moving on. Where Bitcoin is pulled back a little bit. Don't be a scrub now, Bitcoin. We need to go test just to see if it's real life. April 14th's old all-time highs resistance. Is it resistance again? Or are we going to break it and moon because classic accumulation occurred? On-chain analytics is insane. It's the most insane it's probably ever been. Like, for real. Okay. Next request. Whew. I've been here. Hey, SCRT. What do you want, man? It's over. Like, it played out. It played out, dude. Like, at this point, I mean, now, and even locally, God, there was another harmonic on the 4 hour. Just is in like back testing old levels as support. I mean, there was an ample amount of opportunity on this, and now it's played out. Right? The old all-time high was 864. This is areas where like anyone who's reasonable and took a long at $1, they've made like 900% on their money on this if they bought in at a reasonable area, right? Or even 500%, 600% up. So at these levels, it's one of the worst assets to request on stream because it's like this was the time to ask about this asset in July, in September. Not now. But if you want your fib extension targets, high to low, I'll give them to you. It hit one. It hit the 1272 and literally reacted there. If it holds this, if 863 holds as support, which you did just bullishly engulf on Saturday, if it's going to keep rolling, I think eventually $12.90 and then $14. The 1.618 is $13.94. I could see that happening on something melting up. Sure, you got fib extensions up there, man. But there's no edge, and I'm not telling anyone that it's a great area to buy. It has held the old all-time high support. If it has done that successfully, there's always the chance it runs up to the 1.618 at $14 roughly. All right? Nice. SCRT. Okay, next request, man. Was God, here we go, man. All right, dude, it's floky trash. It broke the little demand line here. It's pulled back. I mean, maybe someone could try to perceive it like this. I just don't know, man. No way. Like, it's 786, 886. Hey, is it a harmonic? I don't know. I would, like, it can moon. It could go up. It could keep flying higher. It's making a higher low still. It could reverse here. But, like, to me, I don't care. Because there are too many assets that exist right now, including Bitcoin, that there's like no questions. I have no questions about these assets. But then I go to Floki and I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. if it's going to go up. It could. It's not really at a level that makes much sense for a strategic entry. It's not an inflection point. I don't care. So I look at it. If I'm scanning through charts and this is on my watch list, I hit the space bar immediately. I'm like, I'm over it. I'm moving on to the next one already. So that's what I'm doing as Bitcoin pumps to its highest level in 6+ weeks. We're about to be testing the old April 14th all-time high. I'm going to add an alert to this horizontal line so we hear the Butler bell bringing us our tendies. That's right, our tendies, chat. God. PayPal, devastated, yes. But why in the heck do I care about PayPal right now when we're looking at Bitcoin doing things that dreams are made of? Like, hey, did anyone else, did their net worth just increase unbelievably a lot? Yeah, man, for sure. So I don't care about PayPal. I don't care about this boomer asset, man. Ethereum all-time high. Let's go to it real quick, chat. I'm sorry, I can't look at stock requests right now. No. Here it is, chat. Jesus chimes for friggin' Ethereum. Vitalik Buterin's going insane right now. Pump it, baby. Okay. Remember, $5,000 the target. Psychological 5s and the 0s. That's it. That's a perfect combo right there. The 5s and the 0s, the 5K. Yeah. There's nothing here. Like, I mean, there's literally nothing here, chat. And we did successfully back test the old all-time high support. That was the confirmation the market participants needed. Beautiful. Very, very good. Oh, my chat's stuck, I think, because it was because my internet lost itself. Hold on. I'll reset it real quick. Thank you for the reminder. Here we go. I'll refresh the cache. There it is.
Noise! Just so you are aware, Mitch, I was the one who requested this the last time you looked at it.
There you go. Was it much earlier in time?
To see it play out. Also, please do your own research. SCRT not a shit coin. Thanks again.
Doesn't really matter if it's an S coin or not. If when the whole cycle ends, it loses 90% to 100% of its value like everything else. Does it really matter if it's an S coin or not? It's good does it matter if it's a good project? Not really, right? Because they'll all do full resets. Probably just make higher lows eventually and then run again. It's like a trader's market. But we're just like on this. Look at this, man. Bitcoin. Here we are, chat. There it is. Let's freaking go, man. Oh my God, chat. Hey song. Bullish divergence on the Hey song. Do you hear me, chat? There it is. Testing. Old all-time highs. Goodness gracious. Look left. Listen. Scaling out like crazy so you can really see it here. Where the price is compared to that level. Big deal. It's not a joke. Deep breaths. Life-changing money going on right now. That's cool. Can we play the I don't think we can play the hype song yet, dude, right? Because it's like that the Hey song's reserved for 67K. God. Way up yonder. Thousands of dollars to go. Here we go, chat. $65,000 is... It was just dollars away, and... 64,999 right there. But yeah, you're truly attempting to breach major levels right now. And it's an honor to be able to hang out with you. There it is, $65,000 for the first time since October 20th. We did it, man. So I guess Jesus chimes for 65K. It's not a joke. Not a joke at all. And And thanks for the 1,323 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the coverage of this Bitcoin pump and the pump itself, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. We could easily get 1,000 likes. The algorithm, you know, prefers the highest amount of likes as possible to recommend this to other people so this channel can grow if you're enjoying that content, right? So history, classic accumulation, hidden bullish divergence, on-chain analytics, insane. 65K again right now at the highest level in 6 weeks. Whew. Oh my God, man. This is beautiful. I mean, no supply. You can't be surprised. You cannot be surprised by what's happening right now. If you are, you've just entered the market and it's like, where have you been? Oh, it could not behoove you to participate in this market while Bitcoin's consolidating for weeks. Oh no, you can't be there for that. You have to be here during the consolidation periods to figure out what's going on. And it was being telegraphed. Which the past week. So $65,030 continuing its peaks. I mean, we're just at the highest levels and it's not selling. Where are the sellers, chat? No one was really selling. I mean, there was chop, there were sell-offs and stuff, but big money that made any difference on this market was not selling their asset. They were not. So, wow, 700 likes in seconds. Holy crap.
Can you take a look at Sophie? Earnings this week. Bank charter soon?
Anonymous, thanks for 20, dude. But do you notice something else is happening that's far more significant than Sophie on the stock market? It's closed right now. We're witnessing potential history. Well, definite history already just happened 40 minutes ago. For real. Highest weekly candle close ever for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and total market cap. And I'm sure many other altcoins out there, you know. So I'm paying attention to this. Okay, I really am. I'm trying to get to these requests while we pump, and it's not easy. Making everyone happy, you know. Hey, I paid for a request, man, but Bitcoin's at near all-time highs. Let me see what the next one was on the list. Oh, it was PayPal. That's what bottlenecked this, because I'm like looking at this. I'm like, everyone's hype and excited, and it's like, then we go to PayPal and it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, it's at 225. If you can't hold 225 on PayPal, you're going down to 212, 210, right? That's there. What if this is exactly where a reaction could occur? You certainly on the 4 hour are diverging bullishly. Oh yeah, lots of bullish divergence in the 4 hour, not the MACD. Let's go to the daily on PayPal. I'm watching Bitcoin. Just hang tight, okay? There is no edge really at all on PayPal's oscillators on the daily. PayPal is the most oversold, the lowest relative strength it's seen since August of 2019. We're talking pre-COVID levels on RSI on PayPal on the daily. Really bad, man. Really bad. It ended in the end with a bearish bat pattern that went to the 100% retrace and dumped. Wow. Yeah, I see an M shape here, but again, there's no edge. And certainly there's no confirmation low. So you can't take action on this asset, even if you like it at this level. There's just not enough evidence. There's just not enough evidence to go long yet on PayPal. Moving on to moving on to Bitcoin, because it keeps doing insane things, and we're going to continue covering it live as it's happening. Beautiful. Next request though, I'm gonna try. I'm just, again, doing all I can, man. Oh yeah, STND looks great. Anything above 74.5 cents on STND, you got a real good chance of seeing 114 again. Then you break 114, then probably 171, and then after that, probably 260. Okay, so that's hidden divergence is very real right now on a daily time scale. And yesterday, just recently, a bullish engulfing candle was confirmed as you sprung back, tested the spring. STND looks poised for 114 again. Then possibly it continues with all this accumulation to 171, then 261 after that. All right, that is your STND. It looks great. It actually looks probably kind of actionable for a long. Stop loss below 72 cents. Right, just below the 69 cents, 68 cents, okay? That's like where you say, I'm cutting it off. I don't want anything to do with this asset below this level, because you're playing the fact that the asset is pivoting, holding, and now engulfing with hidden dive, with an edge on the oscillators on the daily. And you could have a first target of 114, but in my opinion, I think based on the cycle, what we're doing, 171 would probably be your best first target. Okay, 171, then 261 after that. Boom, stand. It could be a trade setup. Yep. Okay, that's STND. Very nice looking stuff right there, okay? Very good. Moving on. Oh my God, it's the last one. We did it. Holy crap. That was like 100 requests today, I think. Wish I was joking, man. Well, Sophie, that, you know, the one that couldn't really reverse at the inflection point, fell below it. Rallied, it was resistance, sold off again, then it sprung, and then kind of tried to backtest the spring. And look, as it held the inflection zone, it successfully held, and then gapped up. It never saw those levels again, and rallied and broke out at the top of the range, back tested the top of the range as support, and is running again. And now I would say that, like, you know, you've got $25 would be the target eventually. But yeah, I mean, the time to be paying attention to the asset was definitely in early mid-September, when it was flirting with this level of inflection, right? That was it. Earnings kind of killed the Harmonic, but it recovered. It definitely recovered. And that's the problem with earnings, right? AMC earnings tomorrow, whatever. Like, beautiful structure, beautiful chart on AMC and GME. But if they get wrecked on earnings, that's the kryptonite of technical analysis. So it's always a coin flip gamble when you have that. I mean, all the TA can just get disrespected and kill the pattern and stuff. So that's your Sophie. And Bitcoin just still right there, that $65,000 area, or at least testing that old all-time high from April 14th. Really important level. Okay, and Ethereum really right at all-time highs as I'm speaking to you. It is not really pulling back at all. It is at its highest level. Here it is, 46.8930. And only after yesterday on a Saturday, it back tested the old all-time high from May as support and is now rolling. Rolling, chat. Can't be surprised. You can't be surprised on these assets. And a lot of altcoins doing nothing. A lot are doing nothing. But dude, I'll tell you this. Here's one where it's just like, it's beginning and it's really quiet still. Composite operator still probably acquiring his position. He's been acquiring it though for a while now. And I'll just tell you, when FIL has a headline day and is up 30% and has run to $74 again, do not come here being like, I was not warned about this asset. No one told me about FIL. I can't believe I missed this. Should I buy now? I don't want to hear it, man. Right? It's right here. It's already up % on the new day. It's the Gartley, man. Ignore the Gartley. Be left behind. Trademark. All right? Wow, Ethereum really rolling. I mean, Bitcoin is up 2.3% today, and Ethereum's only at 1.6%. But, you know, one's at all-time highs, the other's not. So, why is my alert going off on that? Oh, because it's breaking 62.77. Okay, that was weird. That was really weird. Why am I getting a beep on FIL? I just looked at it. Okay, it's up 1.1%. Yeah, I think it's really good above this high from September 28th. A low from August 9th. A high. Where was it? Because it's not that important. Anyway. That was weird. I'm at a better alert. Sorry. I think it was on another exchange. I was looking at it and just happened to do that.
Hi smile $Dow maker 0.2342527 LTC.
What's up, Benji, man? Yeah. Yeah, well, look at that. Thanks, dude. Dow maker. Why is it Dow 2 times? I don't understand. You just talking about maker or talking about something else? Chat, come on, help me out here. Is it Dow maker or is it just MKR? Come on, help me out here. You said Dow maker. Oh, is the ticker just Dow? Oh, Dow maker. It's something different. Okay, it's not Maker, I guess. Okay. Of course it looks good, you know? It's good, man. It's like, I mean, it looks like, yeah, reaccumulation's occurring here. I'm on the daily now. Let's see. Just a couple wicks here on the bottom. Yeah, this looks great, dude. I mean, this looks like in time it's gonna launch to $6.10. I'm talking like in time this thing could double in value where it is right now. DAO to US dollar tether. Anything above $2 to 221, you're good. Right, I just had this one wick right here and this other wick. That's kind of how I established the ice line, and then look the correlation of price action on the 8th of September and the September 23rd, right? And now you're like unable to even get back down there. It's confirming about one bottom, second bottom.
Mitch, sorry to request this. Promise this will be the last time on this asset. Can we look at Ox, but this time on CoinSpot Australia Exchange? I see some history repeating on the daily and weekly. If I'm wrong, you can scold me and I will shut up.
32.33 repeating, of course.
Bruh.
Thank you, Robbie, for the 37 super chat. Sure, we'll look at that. Yeah, no problem. So yeah, dude, I think eventually this asset could very well see $6 DAO accumulations going on. It looks really good here. That's it. I mean, it's like one could have a position trade on this, and they just own it now, and they just have a pretty loose stop, you know? That sucks. I know it's kind of like way far off. But like where you're swinging for the fence, man, almost 3.3 to 1 having a stop like that, you know? Like you could literally have an equitable trade if you sized it up like one would be entering now, they'd hold it. And yeah, it'd probably be better. The closer you are to $2 and 221, the better your entry is gonna be, all right? So one could layer in on the way down if it's going, but like one target and then a second target would clearly be that 819, you know, highest candle close ever, March 24th up there. That'd be a 1 and 2, really easy, right? I mean, you're pretty close to the level of inflection. You're trying to confirm a bottom. There's hidden bullish divergence on the daily right now. Okay, so DAO is pretty good, man. It's not bad. All right, good request. All right, very good request. Let's move on to the next one that was just posted or just requested. Hey, man, not bad. Some S coin called Red Fox. I've been here before too. I have memory of this place, dude. Whenever you requested it, we looked at like, hey, the confirmation low, that, or we did retrospect, but that was it. Bullish divergence on the second low at the back test of the spring. That was the time to care about this asset. Now it's like you're flipping coins kind of. Maybe this one little peak right here acts as support. It's trying to. I guess anything above 12.9 cents is okay. There's nothing really there until like these wick lows, these levels. 19. All right, so you stay above 13 cents long enough, you could run up to 19 cents again. Sure. You break that, you go to 26, 27 cents. But like, again, you missed it, right? We just looked at something that's kind of what we want, right? Lower levels, confirmation lows. This is what we want. Up here, I don't know. You're like almost just gambling here. It already had a huge run, man. You missed the pump, and now it's just consolidating sideways, and you could go up or down next. It could go down to 9.4 cents again and back test that level for the first time ever, or it could run up to 19 cents next. I don't know. There's no edge at all. No edge on the oscillators. Okay, cool, dude. But you know, again, like nothing changes here. Like nothing's gonna make me change my mind. Like this is it, dude. Like you have your levels, and the chart has been respecting these levels very well. What am I going to do? More data is going to make me more confident to believe something. It's still, you've missed a lot of a really good, you've missed your best chances to prolong this. You already have, but it could hold and rally more, sure. And that's the coin flip. And we don't like coin flips. If we're playing the numbers game, we hate coin flips. You do not want to play 50% chances. You want you want a huge argument, a really good argument where there's no question. There's no question in my mind. Someone's requesting R Fox October 13th at this level. No question in my mind. I'd want to long it. Okay, it'd be a trade setup. divergence, add nice line on a confirmation low. That's it. That's genius money. That is where the smart money allocates their capital, at those levels at that time. And then moon. Okay, already. Thanks. Let's see. Hey, that was it, man. That was it. I mean, like, what do you really want me to look at another chart of this same stuff, dude? CoinSpot is not on TradingView. Sorry, dude. Okay. Oh, by the way, chat, the daily. Here's your daily. Bull pull, bull flag, breakout occurring. It actually, we closed and got a breakout. A candle close confirmed a breakout on the daily bull flag on Bitcoin. And now again, you're just testing old levels. And once you break it, there's a little bit more resistance to the local high. But beyond that, right? 88K, 70K, 80K, 88K. I mean, those are levels up there, all right? Trade setup on this is still active from the inverse head and shoulders on the 4 hour. It never got stopped out. It was a beautifully strategic stop loss. And that's maybe a reason why it didn't get stopped out, because it never fell below the previous discernible swing low. Beautiful. Because accumulation, that was the argument of the whole trade, was accumulation, or momentum was shifting. And then we got the accumulation on the third low that was established this weekend for a second time. So.
Hey Mitch, can you have a look at EOS/USDT? Thanks, man.
What's up, Retta? If you want, yeah. We're paying attention to Bitcoin's price because of where we are, right? For sure. But yeah, I'll keep doing these things, sure. Was it AI? And KuCoin? I mean, it pumps, right? There you go, right? Kind of the dead middle of the range, right? So a request like this is kind of like it's tougher because you flip a coin, it comes back down to 21 cents. You flip a coin, it goes up to 50 cents next, right? It's tough. Now, right? Maybe you requested this a couple days ago or like a week ago, and then we're at the levels of the pattern completion zone of what seems to be a textbook bullish cipher pattern, right? Using the cipher tool here. Oh yeah, I mean, like, you missed it. You had your chance, right? You literally could have requested this and we got our reaction low and then the sell off again and then your reversal low near the bottom of the trading range. So it's like that was the time to request this asset. Was it 22 cents, not 30 cents? Okay, so now I don't know. You flip a coin, it goes back down. You flip a coin, it goes up. Down here, there's not a coin flip. It's like the probability is greater that it would not go down next. It would go up, and it did go up. And so if it's going to continue, then eventually 50 cents is the target, and above 50 cents would be, or 49.69 cents, and then 59.5 cents after that. Get it? That's it. Beautiful, though. Yeah, this could be the beginning of the reversal, and it keeps going and goes to $1 eventually, right? Sure. Forget the scam. Like, I don't, yeah, sometimes you see this, like, whatever. We've already done ICP. We've pretty much looked at almost every altcoin that exists on the planet this stream. It's been live for nearly 2 hours as Bitcoin's beginning to breach that old all-time high back from April. Very, very strong. The first hour of the new week after we just had the highest weekly candle close of all time last week has been astonishing, where Bitcoin's up $1,650. We're talking in 58 minutes. Very, very good stuff, man. Like, amazing. Indeed. Very, very good. So, I mean, we got the requests. We've been live for 2 hours. Kind of like, good stream. Everything's been good, right? I ran out of coffee. Well, I have one sip left, right? And that was it, dude. That was the last sip. Okay, and thanks for the 1,320 people tuned in. Thanks for the 816 likes. I bet money we could get 900 likes in 30 seconds if we tried. Do you think we could, chat? 900 likes? Probably right. So on the new day, OXT is up 17%. My God. Mooning out the gate, trying to get above 56 cents, which is extremely important. Above this 56 cent area is 69 to 75 cents. Above that is probably $1 eventually. So this one just keeps making higher highs, higher lows. Incredible. Hex is up 3.5% on the day. XRP is up 3%. XRP even gave you the luxury of the spring back test on Saturday. You sprung, you back tested the spring, now it's moon time. And I think eventually 150, 140, 150, 165, 190 on XRP. Just in a long-term uptrend, confirming another bottom above the 200-day moving average now for sure. Very good. I mean, there's a lot of upside on XRP still. Yeah. Yep. XLM's up 1.7%. This one in time, I think, is going to 60 plus cents. In time, we're talking the weekly, so it could take like a month, month and a half. But just come back then, all right? Bitcoin, $65,000 again. Incredible, man. What a bull pull, bull flag, too. You hadn't seen positive momentum on Bitcoin since October 23rd. Seems like soon that might happen. Oh, Discord link? I mean... Yeah, dude, be sure to join the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, what are you doing? We have like almost 14,000 members. Strong? Where's that link? Hold on. Yeah, the Discord link. I'm about to post it for y'all, all right? Here it is. Join the Discord if you haven't. Be a part of a community where we care about technical analysis and charts and trading. I know your peers don't give a crap about it. Your normie friends, like 99% of them, don't give two craps about this stuff. But they will be asking you about this soon. Yes, they will. Yeah, as our lives continue to change to unbelievable levels of wealth, they're getting left behind. They're not really outrunning inflation. They don't know what's going on. They don't care, but soon they will. The composite operator is a master of ushering in your normie friends who don't care, and they're not going to care probably to about $88,000, $100,000. They'll probably care then. You'll see. Well, Don Juan, me too, dude. It's like crazy. Yep. But I think it's just the beginning. It's like you hadn't even seen it yet, the craziness. Yeah, wait, I didn't pin it, did I? I guess I'll pin it. The Discord link here. There it is again. Join it. I'm pinning it now, so you'll have it. Sweet. Your no coiner roommate asked you about crypto yesterday. That's not going to stop. Composite Man is going to usher them all in as Bitcoin pumps is up another $300 in a matter of a minute. Yeah, Bitcoin's up $1,900 on the new week in less than an hour. It is your local on the 8s too, so. Why would I ever play Skyrim Atmospheres right now, dude? I get it though, yeah, this soon shall pass. But no, we had that. Now we're playing Skyrim for weeks now, okay, on Bitcoin. And thank you, Don Juan, man, appreciate it. We could get 1,000 likes in seconds. Yeah, we could probably. Bitcoin, here we go, session highs. 65,358. Really, dude? Banana, you want to be looking at whatever that crap is? Yog Saron on OKX. While Bitcoin's flirting with the highest levels ever. Am I ready for it? Oh, I've been ready, dude. Imagine not preparing for this. Like, you have to have conviction, and like, yeah, I've been allocating as much as I possibly could for weeks now. I mean, like, you know, I already had a sizable position, but it's like you continue to add and add and add, accumulating, reaccumulating, adding to your positions. And now here we are on the cusp of greatness. Oh, you said post, not pin. My bad. Yeah, I don't know if we're close enough quite yet to the Hey song. But my God. Definitely got it on deck. They'll add an alert like right above the highest daily candle close ever. So if I ever hear that beep, it's like, we'll look out. Yeah, you still have like $700+ to go before you get there. So, isn't it crazy though? It's not like really something that happens that often, but man, the new week, and then boom, the new week candle opens, you're up $2,150 in 59 or in literally like an hour. Yep.
69,420 is the target.
Is that a joint?
Maybe. I mean, Elon certainly thinks so. Dude, what's up with Elon, man? Is he gonna sell 10% of his Tesla tomorrow at open? Because he said he was gonna do it, whatever the majority said, and the majority voted that he should sell 10%. That's scary, man. I don't like that. That's weird. It's like, what? Will the market dump tomorrow? In before what everyone thinks is going to happen doesn't happen. Do we just keep going to the 4 hour from the... We're looking at the daily. Now we're looking at the 4 hour. Okay. We have a literal pump going on right now. This is a pump stream, chat. We do have the pump going. We can play the other Hey song, right? What was the other Hey song? It was... Can someone give me the link to that? Because he has it unlisted. I don't know why he has it unlisted. Black Plasma's song. Someone in like General or Citadel chat, ping me real quick. That. No, we're not really at critical areas anymore. We just broke them, dude. Really. Critical areas was like, it's too late now. We could have played it minutes ago. I know it's called Hey Song. I just need the link to it. Because it's not listed on YouTube. I could search for it. I can't. Oh, you get pinged? No, I didn't get pinged for that. Wait, I got it. It's in music. Okay, so that doesn't help me. Cause oh wait, there it is. Yeah. Oh, sweet. It's just a song, but I have to.
30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds.
Like this is what we're doing? Yeah.
20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5,
Pretty good.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Sorry, I gotta be able to like still speak and stuff, I guess. Or maybe not. Maybe I should just shut up.
Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Is this okay, man? Hey, we did 1,000 likes. Let's go, dude. Let's friggin' go. Thanks for the 1,000 likes, chat. That's how we grow. I'm gonna shut up.
This is not about shilling your S coin. I swear, man, it's like, why can't you just be happy about the TA, the charts, the candles? The heart and soul of this channel is not crypto. The heart and soul of this channel is not stocks. This channel is not precious metals or commodities. It is technical analysis.
All right, so yeah, man, we're just 65K, 65.4, just hanging out, not really at the session high, just pulling back a little bit. But yeah, certainly hype is in the air, right? Hype we haven't seen in a long, long time. Goodness gracious, man. yeah, what is this song called? Yeah, Thank Black Plasma. If you remember this community, you know all about it, man. Black Plasma is like a artistry genius, I guess you'd call him. I don't know. Him and Batson are like rivals. Oh yeah, let's look at let us look at Bitcoin dominance, Bitcoin.d real quick. I want to see that. Because that was a trade setup, but yeah, it's finally pivoted and is rallying really hard. Yeah, it's been bleeding out for, dang man, weeks, couple weeks now.
BTC pump ride, but can you check GME and the short-term targets?
GM, dude.
Also, any info on latest shorts report?
Look at the historical price action correlation. Straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up.
Thank you, dude. So we have hidden bullish divergence on Bitcoin dominance, right? Impending price action continuation is developing. And yeah, this it could rally and continue on, right? It hit a 236 and pulled back perfectly. Yeah, you're thinking it's like gonna find a bottom that is higher than the previous bottom, which shows accumulation, and then eventually, and it could take a month or two, but Bitcoin dominance could very well make it all the way back up to 49.7 again. Yep. Like, I just don't, I think the bottom's in on it. I think it's bottomed out, and it's not going lower than 39% for a while. But that's, you know, because it's a, dude, it's a multi-year large M-shape 886 and a confirmation low at that level. With the seller exhaustion, that's my conviction. Is I don't think it's going any lower than that anytime soon. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, it's rallying on the new day, the new week. Sure. Yeah, the song is impossible to find on YouTube. He has it unlisted. He should list it, and it'll go viral or something, right? Yeah, I know it is. I know. Yeah, I'm not like managing it on a. It's like through the little Discord player. It's all good. So Ethereum, $4,700. Just it's at all-time highs right now. It's a little, like a couple dollars lower than it's ever been. Because I just hit those levels moments ago. As you can see, what an uptrend. What a back test. What a rally. And you're not even really ever bought on, you're like 69, no 68 on the RSI. This thing's going to 5K and eventually probably 6K. Anyway, so moving on. Dude, this thing, I don't know how long this lasts. This pump will be a while, you know, it'll pump, it'll pull back, it'll rally. It's going to do those things, man. Sorry, let me play the crickets real quick, alright? Trying to get resituated
First time
here.
donating, but really want to say that this community changed my life.
What's up, Jeffrey, dude? That's fantastic. Thanks for the first, you know, your first tip or whatever, and thanks for letting us know, man. Right? That's feedback. Let me know that we're positive. This community's been a positive influence on your life. Yeah, man. I think that's maybe the case for a lot of people. I mean, including me. Sure. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find a good song. Yeah, it's a good one. Ooh, how many likes we at? Thanks for the 1,400 people here. Thanks for the, wow, we're one like away from 1,100, if you could believe it. There it is, chat. We did it. 1,100 likes. Y'all are amazing. What a freaking community. Super blessed and grateful to have this opportunity to hang out with you while we watch our portfolios rise like the tides. And we could be on the cusp of something almost unbelievable. But if we look at on-chain analytics and technicals, and really the world macro and everything that's going on, it makes too much sense. It was almost a no-brainer. That's why it was so easy to allocate so much capital to the asset. It'd be just, oh man, like it's the only thing that makes sense, right? Mathematics, algorithms, trustless, no behavioral economics, all that stuff.
3 rising valleys.
Government's getting hijacked by authoritarians.
Pattern that's just completed. Thoughts, Mitch? Thanks.
Bro, come on, man, really? That crap? Who cares about that crap, man? I'll look at it, I guess, because you requested it, but I don't know if I agree with you at all. I think it could very well come down to 430, or it could come down to 382 again. Like I just, again, I mean, someone asked for the US dollar pairing, I guess, earlier, but it's at a demand line, but there's not an edge, really. Hold on, it's loud, sorry. Really loud, my bad. Sorry. So, yeah, dude, I just don't, maybe wait for 430. See what the demand line does. There's no edge, though, really, right now. Nothing's implying it's going to reverse this demand line right now. It's not at value areas. It's, you know, it's okay, though. It's range bound. And the closer you are to the bottom of the range, the better. The lower the risk is, the easier it is to strategize a stop and entry and take profits. So, whatever. Thank you, dude. Jeffrey, always stream elements. Well, preferably one up coin, because crypto. Because you tip me in crypto, and I never sell the crypto, so I don't pay taxes. That's the best. Right? You tip me anything cash or stream elements that's not one up coin or super chat, I have to pay taxes on that. So just think about that. That's what I love about the crypto tipping system. It's amazing. Receiving crypto is not a taxable event, but exchanging it or like converting it to another crypto is, as well as converting it to cash. So
Hey Mitch, can you have a look at UiPath ticker path? Also, where can you trade the BTC Dominus? Thanks.
I think you can trade it on Binance, not Binance.us though. They have a derivative of it. Yeah, I'm sure there are others too. Of course, if I sell it, I just said I'm not going to sell. I don't sell. I haven't sold any crypto tips I've received ever. You get that right? For years. It's an account and it just DCA, 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 no selling. And it's unreal what's happened. All right, we'll see here. What'd you ask for? As we just hang out while this thing, Bitcoin, gets ready to do things to shock the world. Okay, UiPath, which is a stock. It's a stock that we've been here before, but okay, man. It's like, well, what's the most recent discernible event on this chart? The lowest low of all time, while all 4 index funds make all-time highs. It just hit the 200 moving average for the first time ever and sold off. It's until you start making consecutive higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. I don't want anything to do with it. There is no argument to say that this asset is done being in a downtrend where it only makes lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. It's downtrending, and it's going to remain that way until you break above $65 and you back test that level as support, right? So it's still, I don't want anything to do with this asset right now. I don't care if it rallies. If it rallies now, it's a coin flip. Congratulations on the coin flip. Keep trying to long assets where there's not really much of an argument for it reversing its trend. The trend is still down right now. And until, again, you start making consecutive higher highs, higher lows, right? You have to recapture previous highs, discernible ones. This is it. $65 is the discernible swing high. So until you do that, forget about it. It's bearish. I would not mess with it. What's up, Macaron, dude? Let's go.
Portfolios will rise. 0.021301000 ETH.
Thank you, Matt, for the Ethereum contribution. Let's go, dude. Pump it. No taxes, because I'm not selling it.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
Pump it, dude. Pump it. Oh, yeah. Oops, keep forgetting I'm on the other one. I'm on like my own like playlist or whatever. Not like the sets and stuff. Okay, so Ethereum looking so good, still right around $4,700, $300 easy to get to that crazy coveted 5000 level. You just can't be surprised where we are in price discovery right now. You just confirm that level. That's a lot of confirmation market participants probably wanted, and now they got it. There's no reason why. And now you can come and back test it again for a real double bottom at that level. Or just the same. You flip the coin, you go to 5K now. 6K now. Okay. It probably depends on what Bitcoin does too. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Let's go look at that, dude. Sure. All right, man. Here it is. Yield Guild Games to Tether. Oh yeah, man. Just sideways. Chop City, dude. Welcome to the chop zone, where you're in the dead middle of a zone. I want nothing. I will not touch this, and I would recommend no one touches this right now. Because why? If you flip the coin and it lands on heads, it goes to 530 again. You flip that same coin, it lands on tails, it goes to 874. And you're playing the numbers game. A coin flip is awful. You're a trader, you're playing the numbers game. So there is no action to take on this asset right now, no matter what. That's it. Satisfied? Probably not, because you wanted me to be like, it's gonna moon, man, because you own some of this probably. No one's ever heard of this in here. YGG. If it was at an actionable area, we'd be talking about it, but it's not. It's in the middle of multiple actionable areas. Nothing to do here but look at it and say, hey, maybe at 530, 460, I like it. I don't like it right now. No thanks. Moving on. Back to Bitcoin and Ethereum, okay? Dude, you just don't understand. It's YGG. It's going to change the world. Okay, cool, dude. It says every single person ever that requests a coin we've never heard of before. What a day, man. What a stream. 2 hours, 18 minutes live. Spring forward, fall back. If you're in the States, we have gained an hour of sleep. It is dark way too early now. I don't like that. I love the sun. But what are you going to do, man? No, no coin, bro. Okay, man, sure. Oh, we have a new link. Did that one expire? It looks like it. Here's the new Discord link. If you haven't joined yet, get in there. 14,000 members roughly. Come on, man. That's where you get notified when I go live. You will miss my live streams if you're not in the Discord, because YouTube will fail you on notifications. I'm telling you. I'm not kidding. So, I forgot the GME request. Was it a real request, though? I hate when people try to gaslight me. It's so obnoxious. No, there was no GME request. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about. Random people being like, you forgot something, but it's like, are you sure? And then it makes me second guess myself, like, and because I don't want to be, oh yeah, Tesh did it, yeah, GME, oh, okay. I thought he asked about something else, okay. Yeah, man, it's like, it gets confusing sometimes. Like this one, hey man, you missed it. You missed the good times, right? We were here. It was identified, patrons were pinged, we talked about it live on stream, the reaction low, the reversal low. Now it's like, what do? You got earnings, maybe, or is that AMC? This thing's fine. I mean, like, this keeps making higher lows. Reaccumulations definitely going on. And I think eventually it's going to 276, 380 again. And maybe even 480 after that. Yep. So your chance to own the asset was here. You know, you had it. Late October. And if you were a patron, you knew about it. You were pinged about it. That's it. If you were watching the stream during this request before, you knew about it. So now it's like it's off those levels, and now it's much harder to strategize an entry and a stop loss. It's like impossible now, kind of. That's what sucks. So when you miss something, there's always going to be another opportunity. Always. So you missed it, unfortunately. It doesn't mean it can't keep going berserk, but again, you're playing the numbers game. You're a trader. You have to have strategic entries with edges. A bullish Gartley making higher lows with a confirmation low above an ice line, that's an edge. And it played out, right? And now it's consolidating.
Can you look at
higher levels?
/used if not already done? Keep up the great work.
Hey Tim, it's $20 United States dollars, not 20 Canadian dollars. Sorry, dude. And again, like you're making me the bad guy here for even having to say that, you know? Because it's like, oh, I'm so greedy, and it's like, no, it's just a rule, man. So yep, try to, if you break 230, I think you're going to 276 really fast on GME. That's it. But earnings, if it's I think earnings already happened, and oh no, maybe it's coming back up. Shoot. Okay. It's really okay. Yeah, man. That's it. It's okay, dude. I'm hanging out on the new week, up $2,000, 3%. Yeah, if you bend the rule once, people will bend it all the time. Exactly. So there's no exceptions. It's like $20 United States dollars or nothing. And you can like add to it to make up, but it's just... Yeah, we got it. Sweet. All right, sweet. Just trying to come to a little bit, man. You look at charts for hours and hours. You got to come back for a second, all right? Dang, man, chat is freaking lit everywhere. All chats are lit, chat. All of them. Dude, I gotta order some food though. I don't know, man. It might be good to just take a break now. Oh, sushi. Oh, yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you for understanding. Some people don't understand and they get mad about it. And it's like, dude, what? The rules are rules. But Tim is not one of those people. He's okay.
No
He's cool.
problem, sir. Sushi/used.
But dang, man, $40. All you do is tip like $3 or $4 more, and you'd have met it easy. Thank you, dude. Jeez. All right. We're looking at this one. Yes, that's where the data is. One kind of. Maybe not. Sushi reaccumulating pretty hard right now. I mean, remember the old double bottom at the inflection point? It was pretty cool. Played out, then just been chopping. And then it got hacked or something crazy. Remember? That dump was bad. But look at it now. It's like holding this old neckline of the double bottom as support, right? And just higher lows. Been making higher lows since late September. And now is just recently back tested 1142 as support, which is a level. Look, this low from February 7th, quiet, very, very subtle. It's holding it as support. There is hidden bullish divergence on the 4 hour on both oscillators, right? A low, then the higher low, and this higher low is back testing a spring. Whoa. So you clearly know, like having a stop somewhere below 1130, 1140 is safe because you're playing the fact that it did hold that level successfully. And there's hidden bullish divergence at the same time at that level, right? So I think clearly 1341 is going to continue to be a resistance level, but I don't think you could settle for it being an equitable 3-to-1 trade. If you took profit at 1341, you'd have to swing for 16 bucks, right? You're saying this asset is clearly in an uptrend. It's just back tested a spring. There's hidden bullish divergence in the 4 hour, implying a continuation here. And I'm gonna say that it's gonna run to 16 bucks, 16.63 next. And if it ever broke that, maybe it goes to $20 again. So it's not bad. It's not too bad. It's giving you some sort of edge. It's at an inflection point, right? like some assets that look really good, and then it's not like some assets that are like at 1618. They played out. It's like, what am I supposed to do here, right? It's okay. It's not too bad. Sushi's not too bad. Above 1142, that's your area. It's support, 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 resistance, 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 resistance. Oh, I mean, how many times did I say it? It's now support again. You hold that. I think eventually, the way the trend's going, 16 bucks, 20 bucks in time, if you're patient. Still think there are probably some better assets out there. Assets that look a little bit better in terms of like, I don't have to worry about anything. I have no questions. Yes, I have to be bullish on that asset, right? There are better ones than this, but it's still not bad. That's it. Whew. Okay. So Bitcoin's still well above 65K, but it's pulled back a little bit, but it's still above that old high from April, which is magnificent. Anything above that is incredible. And you run the risk of all-time highs, easy. That's right. Moon Boys unite. Thanks for the followers, or yeah, the new follows on Twitter and Instagram. I appreciate that. Follow me. If you want any more, if you want like more of my real life, you know, keeping up with me in my real life, Instagram's good. Check out my stories. And then Twitter's good for, you know, I retweet things. I'll sometimes post charts or, you know, notable events. Like I should have been like highest weekly candle close ever, but I'm in here with y'all. So, yeah, follow me on the different platforms for sure. And remember, all platforms, there are going to be people impersonating me. So make sure you're getting the real me, which is Mitch Ray TA. And that's it. Nothing else. No underscores, no weird L's in the name, just Mitch Ray TA on everything. It's all streamlined. Get a Hey song ready. Well, I mean, Wall Street probably going to push these things to all-time highs by like 7 a.m. or something. It'll probably like, I don't know. I mean, maybe not. Asia's pumping it right now by the looks of it. But, you know, what we've been seeing lately is Bitcoin, Ethereum been pumping at like stock market open, right? 7 to not even like pre-market and all the way to like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. So that's where a lot of the pumps have been coming. But, you know, now you're pumping here while Asia's awake now. Australia's awake, mate. Futures are open. Bitcoin energy issues. So I'm like technical, so it's like I think there are countless people in here that could easily come up with an argument on, hey, how does one reply to a friend who's constantly bringing up Bitcoin energy issues, right? How about the fiat system? How much energy is that spent and burnt, right? But that's whataboutism. It's not a very good argument. So, plus, I mean, aren't we constantly going to renewable energy sources for Bitcoin mining like every day? That's like where the whole world's going, and it's fine. Like that's the route everything's going anyway. Is more efficient. And like, dude, getting out of China where things are more transparent, right? Isn't that like a good start too? Banking system uses more energy. Yeah. Much larger market cap too, I'm sure. Yeah, but Matthew D, why though, right? Like that's I think why he's asking. It's not about like, oh, it doesn't to be like banned, but you can be just like time out, whatever. Yeah, volcano power, right? That's crazy. It's like Dr. Evil in real life. Oh yeah, the Australian spot price ETF get approved for Bitcoin too. That happened like what, Thursday or Friday? More than 50% is clean energy now. Is that real? I'm just like reading chat now. We're chilling out, man. 2 hours, 30 minutes live. We're just hanging out, up 3K on the day, or 2K on the day. Sorry, maybe 3K later. Oh man, maybe it's time to just get some dinner and chill out and maybe, you know, relax for the rest of the evening. It's been a good stream, really good. And a lot of trade setups have played out. A lot are probably gonna keep playing out. I gotta get some food in me, man. Or order some anyway. I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat for dinner yet. Great question, man. Great question. Could I do anything I want, man, right?
Could you take a look at Hoff Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment? Thanks.
I think we were there like last week or something. Oh, no, we were here before. It played out and then time went on and it dumped. And look, the old resistance was resistance again and it's selling off. And now it's near an 88% retrace here. A lot of divergence on 4 hour and probably the daily. Yeah, let's go from that other low though. Let's go from the lowest low to the highest high. And yeah, I think you probably got a little bit more selling to do. I think it probably make more sense for the asset to see $2 or 198. Because where you are right now, the asset has never pivoted here, ever. So like, you would probably want to wait to 198 before thinking about taking action. And there's some divergence there, but RSI is not good at all, really. It's okay. It could sell off one more time and then show real divergence in the RSI. I don't think it's actionable right now, HOFV. It was like here and rallied and then just substantially lower highs than the previous high and dumped again to lower lows. So it's correcting. It's in a correction right now. And the 886 is 178 right at that low from March 4th. So I think I think it's got some more downside until we get to the deeper levels for a full reset. That's your HOFV. Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment Company. That's what it is, dude. Heisenberg says relax. So what should I get for dinner, man? Should I get sushi or should I get barbecue? Should I get... I don't know, man. Dude, everything's so expensive now. It's crazy. Like psycho levels. They're pretty much just like, I can get away with this probably, right? Yeah, I'm gonna charge them an arm and a leg. No big deal. Steak and lobster, huh? Oh, man. I think if I do it, I might get like smoked wings, smoked barbecue wings, you know? So ridiculous, man. Like, you don't even believe it, okay? For 12 wings, just normal smoked wings, that, yeah, a lot of times put into it and they taste unreal. We're talking $24.59 for 12 wings, chat. That's so dumb, dude. How is that possible? I know, man. For tendies. For wings, man. Dude, isn't that over $2 per wing, technically, a little bit? And it's like, I don't want to just get, like, 12 wings. I'm going to get, like, 24, so... Yeah, so if I want 24 wings, in the end, it would cost me $55 before tip for 24 smoked wings. Is that even fair? I mean, I don't care, really, but I'm kind of like, it's kind of annoying, you know? It is a scam, dude. Major scam. I agree. I think it is just the start of like this crazy inflation. Like, what's going to stop it? They keep printing money. They keep coming out with infrastructure bills where high minority of the money is for infrastructure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, all food has gone up on average 35% year over year. Yep. So like this time last year, everything cost 35% less than it does now. Yep. No, there's no rant. Do I look drunk to you? No. I'm just still contemplating. Do I want to spend 55 bucks on 24 wings? Controlled demolition of the economy. I certainly agree with that. It's like all planned. I think they want it to be destroyed. Build back better, by the way. Every government, right, in the West has clearly been infiltrated. Blow some of my tips tonight on these wings. They're good though, man. Okay, it's done. It's done, chat. Look at Litecoin. It looks poised for much higher price. I think you're going to 230, 250 on Litecoin. Easy, man. Look at Maker. Maker looks great for, I mean, it's time. Like, it looks like it's about to break through 3,100 and go to the targets, right? The targets for Maker's trade, 37.63 and 4,000. And in before it goes to those levels, people take profit, then it just breaks it and goes to freaking $5,000, $6,000 again, okay? So, yeah, man, this market is looking hot, dude. Really good. Yep. Paul, I agree, man. I agree. Yeah, that's the problem. The normies, man. That's what's going to usher them in. I think they're going to finally start coming, like every day, I think people are coming to epiphanies of what's occurring in the world right now. And the window is closing for real on like making money now, like wealth, generating wealth. Oh yeah, how's UMA doing? Oh my god, man. I don't know, we've been at 1,100 likes for a year though, right? No, we just hit 1,200 likes on the freaking like. Right there. And thanks for the 1,100 people still here. I really appreciate it. We're just hanging out, man. Like, you know where we are. It's insane. It's crazy. And I don't know if like in the next 2 hours it's just gonna keep pumping to 67K, right? I don't know. Oh, sorry, music site. A little too loud. Yeah, like way too loud, sorry. I'm just reading now, man. The perfect dude for the stream, man. Yeah, I guess the HOFV looks like maybe, yeah. It's wedging kind of too, but it's like at the apex. I was like, is it really? How's Doge doing, chat? Doge looks unreal, dude. Doge is like, you win if you're patient and just continue holding the asset. You will lose if you try to sell your Doge and put it into something else. Like the moment you do it, it's going to happen. Elon's going to tweet about it and it's going to go to 36 cents. And like the Shiba crap, it's going to be the Doge crap all over again. It's in the headlines. It's on CNBC. They're talking about it, man. Oh my God, we're at 40 cents. We're at 56 cents again on Doge. Classic accumulation going on after a harmonic structure, deep reset, substantially higher lows than previous lows. This is it, dude. This is like If one's just patient on Doge, they're gonna make money. Okay, like big money. It's gonna be great. The technicals are so good. You have 3 lows. You jumped across a creek. Everything's good here. The stage is set on Doge. Just patience is the last thing you gotta have here. All right. That's it. All right. Maybe that's it, man. Was that stream? Is that stream, dude? Dude, Jeffrey, let's go, man.
Jeffrey Hammond super chatted $49.99. Here's for dinner. Much love.
Thanks for the $50 super chat. Thank you, man. That's kind of dinner, right? You know what sucks about super chats? Like, they take 30%, and then the government takes like 37% for me and my tax bracket. So do the math on a $50 super chat. It's like, oh, I make 25 bucks. It sucks. That's why super chat sucks. But like, hey, very grateful either way. Oh yeah, Jarite. Jarita J. Nice, very, very nice battle station. Yeah, if everyone just could tip in crypto from now on, yeah, that'd be great. It's like the system, man. It's like the system just always trying to grab everyone's money out of their pockets, and then you just tip in crypto, and I don't sell. There is no reaching into my pockets. It's crazy, man. Okay. Well, everything's poised, man. Ethereum looks like it could be at 5K by the next time I stream, you know? That's how good it looks right now. And then Bitcoin, it's good. It's good. It's broken out. It's trying to break above the old all-time high from April, but it's just hanging out there. But so far so good. The daily looks incredible now, right? The daily really looks good. You're losing that negative mode. Eventually you go positive. You'll just have a huge histogram island and a ton of buys, and you're at $70,000+. Yeah, no problem there. All right, chat. Well, it's been a great stream. I appreciate everyone coming out. Be sure to hit that like button, that bell, that sub on your way out. Be sure to join the Discord. If you want to learn more about swing trading and you want trade setups, you know, delivered to you like on the silver platter, join the Patreon. Or we have 1,022 patrons, 23 patrons now. But we've had over 1,000 patrons except for last month. We had like 980. But like besides last month, for a year now, we've had over 1,000 patrons. So that's like testament to how much value there is when people stick around for that long because of what's provided in the Patreon. So check it out.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
So I'll just leave y'all to it. Thank you so much for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. I'll be back. Until next time, respect the T. Hey. Bryson, man, thanks so much for joining the Patreon right now. Bryson R. Is that a joint? There you go, dude. That's it. Thanks.
Sensei.
I have some evidence Manbear Pig could be in this area.
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.